Welcome to the Barry P. Motherland Civic Center here in Homer, Louisiana. CWC32. Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready for all the great action tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the gentleman that is working with me tonight, calling all the action from the cage. Please put your hands together and make welcome from the Cajun Rodeo Association and several other rodeos. Please welcome Mr. Clint Alama.
All right, Clint.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, good evening and welcome to Homer, Louisiana. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, In Your Face Fight Productions present to you a night of world-class competition. Folks, we've got the boys, the girls, the men, and we've got some fighters for you. But ladies and gentlemen, it is Saturday night, and like my man said, the fighters are ready. All of the production crew is ready. One time, Homer, Louisiana, can I hear you? Are you ready for CWC32?
Yeah.
Well, let's bring in our first fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting in from the blue corner, please make welcome a man by the name of Raiden Thornado Holloway.
All right.
Well, here we go, man.
He is a four-year-old cow fighter that comes to you tonight from Team Holloway. He's fighting out of Franklin, Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a TikTok star. You got to get loud. You got to get wild. One more time, would you make a little noise for Thornado Raiden Holloway?
Look at this little man, dude. He is running up that cage.
Let me go.
This bout will be 1 2-minute round of jiu-jitsu. And now, you put him.
It's really so cool to see these little kids at this age.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you that he is 4 years old?
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, his adversary comes down from the red corner. Please make welcome from Next Generation MMA, 5-year-old fighting out of Thibodeau, Louisiana. Please make welcome Mr. Connor Flash Elliott.
All right, so it looks like we got a little Connor Elliott walking out. Connor, at just 5 years old, will be stepping into the cage for the first time, which is fitting given his age. You know, I wouldn't think he would have done it before then, you know, but he has been training jiu-jitsu at Next Generation Martial Arts for over a year, and despite his young age, he approaches his first competition with confidence.
Oh, we're talking about
victorious. And not only that, his nickname is Flash.
Wow. All right,
yeah.
Connor. You're starting off with a great nickname, and you come from a great school. We are a big fan of Next Generation.
Yeah, I must say, I am kind of partial to Next
Oh,
Generation.
we'll check, ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Dude, what courage these
ladies and gentlemen,
to get in here and do this in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a young man that drinks his takedown juice for breakfast. Please, one more time, would you make welcome Connor Flash Elliott tonight?
Connor Flash Elliott. All right.
Now we turn it over to our official, ladies and gentlemen, in charge of this fight, a 1 2-minute round jiu-jitsu fight. Please make welcome your referee for the evening, Mr. Robbie Sherman.
1 2-minute round, so it will be in a flash.
I think I could almost make it through one of those.
I might have to stop and get a sip of water.
Oh my God, they're adorable.
Yeah, this is incredible, man. I mean, it really excites me for like the next 15 years of MMA.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Look at Holloway, he is ready.
Oh, he is so ready. Look at him go.
So Connor's a little nervous. Hands out, grips on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, drops to the single. Head on the outside and drop. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Right to half guard. And are we looking for mount? Yes, we
full
are.
mount.
That was
He's going for the
fantastic.
armbar right away.
Oh, my goodness.
And he got it.
Wow. All right, fight of the night in our first fight. How about that?
If not submission of the night, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, they're going to let him go again.
Why not?
So Lil
Look at
Reagan's
him
doing a
working
great
his
job again. Wrist control. He's trying to take the back here.
Connor's warming up now, though. He's getting his guard in play.
Yeah, he's bringing his knees in tight. He's trying to keep him off. Pushing away with his feet, doing a great job of that. He just has to rotate around. Oh, look.
Back to mount again. And there's the signature move.
Armbar. Wow.
Same arm, too.
All right, we're standing him back up. We're going to go again.
Oh, that's ready to go.
Oh, he's a little bit of show button there.
Oh, low single.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Look.
wait.
Oh, Connor got the
Connor
back.
on the back.
Oh.
Back turns to face him. Well done. And it
Wow.
muscles him down.
This kid has insane pressure for 4 years old.
He does.
Full mount again.
Keep your elbows in this time, Flash.
Going for an armbar.
Oh, too late.
Got him.
Too late.
Look,
But he's knuckled up. He's ready to go again.
yeah, look, I got to give Connor a lot of credit here. He's standing up every time, going right back into this.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
no tears or anything like that. These are some two tough little boys right here.
I'm going to get you this time.
Look at that, pushing hard. Oh, Reagan
We're
takes the
turtled
back.
up, and now we got the back. Oh, with a harness straight back. Both hooks in. And, oh, my God.
Another tap. Wow. Wow. Just a dominating performance by Reagan.
All right,
Harbaugh.
ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all
But you know
about
what, man?
right there.
Kudos to
These
little
two
Connor
young
Elliott. I mean,
gentlemen.
How many
Absolutely.
kids are you going to find at this age to jump in here and do this? You know?
Absolutely.
I mean-
and he had his moments. He started getting his guard going, got his, got his knees in, started using his legs to push away, making some frames. Just gonna be better for it at 5.
Yeah, look, the great thing for Connor
And
is it's
ladies
only
and
up from
gentlemen,
here, you know? Like, that's really
the
cool.
winner by
And he's 5 years
submission.
old. And he's already had a match in a cage in front of a crowd.
As a
That is-
dad,
In the
I'm
blue
super proud.
corner.
Seriously.
You got
I
to
can't
give it
imagine how
up
his dad feels
for
too.
Raiden
Absolutely. And he should be.
Fornador Harbaugh.
Great job, young man.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Well, fight number 1 is in.
Way to start the show.
We have now got our feet wet.
Imagine how big that cage looks like in the inside when you're looking at that 20-foot fenced wall.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it would be kind of crazy, you know. It's like going back to your old house, you know, like when you get older and you walk in and you're like, wait a minute, this thing was huge when I was 5.
I grew up in a closet. I had no idea. Highlight reel.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Reagan is the one that you see at open mat, and you kind
The
of go the
future
other way.
of CWC is bright with in-your-face fighting. Folks, we go to our second
that was a
match
good
of the
time.
evening. It is 3
Off to a good
90-second
start.
rounds of youth MMA. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, please make welcome a young man from Twin Wolf Martial Arts. He is from Harker Heights, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Inori Payne Tapai.
So, Jason, I think you were telling me this is a father and son team we got going on tonight.
That is correct, my friend. Honoria Tapia, you know, he's part of a unique family event tonight. This is his first time, you know, he's fought on a card with his dad. And, you know, for me, it's the first time seeing a father-son matchup on the same card.
Yeah.
You know, Honoria originates from Colleen, Texas, and fights under the banner Twin Wolves. While he's relatively new to MMA, he brings 3 years of jiu-jitsu experience to the cage. After studying footage of his opponent, Inori believes in his ability to take the fight to the ground and secure the victory by submission.
Wow, that's fantastic. Twin Wolves, great name for a gym.
I like it too, man, and I got to tell you, you know, his father, who fights later tonight, Nicholas Tapia, I can't imagine the nerves that guy's got. I mean, he's got to have the nerves of himself fighting, but also the nerves of his child fighting.
Yeah. You think he's be more nervous for his son's fight than his own?
And ladies
I
and
would think
gentlemen,
so.
we
I would be.
now
Yeah, I would
meet
be.
his opponent, a young man representing Extreme MMA. He fights out of Houma, Louisiana. Would you please make welcome the Superman, Landon Superman Saban.
Landon Superman. Landon Saban is the son of former professional fighter Brandon Saban. Landon hails from Houma, Louisiana, and represents Team Extreme. With approximately 4 years of training under his belt, he exudes confidence in both striking and grappling and is prepared not to disclose any predictions about this game plan for this fight. Oh, he's keeping it close to the chest. He simply encourages everyone to tune in and watch. Brendan's a fantastic brown belt. He's one of the chief instructors over at MMA Extreme, so I'm imagining this this apple don't fall far from the tree.
Well, you know, not only that, man, Brendan has been very exciting to watch.
That's for sure.
You know,
Absolutely. No dull fights there.
Yeah, when he had that little stint on The Ultimate Fighter, I mean, he was like this close to actually getting into the house, and the fight he had just was a brawl, you know?
Yeah.
The guy does not back down, so
Ton of heart.
If the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Mike, we're in for a treat here in this fight.
I love seeing this next generation come up.
Yeah, amen to that, brother. You know?
Yeah, we have Ty Smith today. We're going to see him again later on, Scotty Smith's son. So we're starting to really see the second generation really start to make a push.
Yeah, nice plug there to next generation.
I just know you're partial.
Well, I assumed you meant next generation in the sense of these next youngins coming up.
It was a double entendre. I was hitting it on a couple levels.
I'm sure Scotty will take it. You know?
I think he will. Actually, while we got them on our brains, I hear they moved into a new location.
That is correct, man.
Third location, if I'm correct, huh?
Yeah. I think you know the last one he was in, you know, it was a nice upgrade, but just a lot to take on. And now he's got a great happy medium. Going to build from there. There's an exciting future for next generation.
Man, I love hearing that. Love hearing that. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy or a better team. Uh-oh. So this is a veteran move, making your opponent wait in the ring for you, letting him cool off, letting his sweat dry a little bit.
Yeah, or it's a rookie move and you don't have your cup.
Once again, Landon Superman say that.
I love Paul.
Me too. I'm sorry,
ladies and gentlemen, we are in our first round. Remember, it is 3 90-second rounds of Youth MMA. Your referee for this bout again is Dr. Rob
Looking
Sherman.
at the body language of these two young men, you know, Tapia looks a little nervous himself. Hands very low, you know.
Shoulders rolling a little bit, yeah, definitely.
But he could be, you know, just dialed in, you know.
You know how it is. Once that bell rings, all the nerves are out the window.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Fight number 2. And this is a pure kickboxing match. Or no, are we MMA tonight or is this pure kickboxing?
It says Youth MMA.
Okay,
yeah, there we go.
There we go. I guess that answers my question.
Yep, Landon goes immediately for the takedown, or at least the grappling here. Looks like he's trying to drag him down here with somewhat of a guillotine.
Heavy on the head and arm there.
Surprising there has not been any strikes thrown at all yet.
No. Got the underhook protecting his back. Oh, nice. And we're going to pull guard, at least half guard. But, oh, he misses. We're watch back.
Nori has incredible flexibility here. I mean, he was really wrapping that leg around. You know, now he's pulled him into his guard. Landon working for the underhook here.
Some pressure on top.
Some very interesting modified gloves there. I don't know if that's just youth style MMA. It almost has somewhat of a boxing feel to it.
Yeah, maybe a little more padding on them. Maybe an 8 ounce instead of a 4 or 5. That fence changes a lot. If you don't train with that wall, it's a different experience when you're pushed up against it.
That is correct. I mean, you know, so far it looks like Landon's going to take this round just by controlling his opponent.
Yeah, it has to clear around for Superman.
A little bit of mutual respect there. Go ahead and touch gloves.
Love to see that.
Head to the corners. You know, maybe these guys are going to get the jitters out, and this next round should be a little bit more to it.
And we make our way to round number 2. Remember our title, gold sponsor, Ideal Tax and Bookkeeping.
All right, we are headed into round number 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. For all of you tuning at home, thank you for watching.
All right, I'd say the feeling out round is done. Let's see what they get to work in round number 2. Here we go. They're missing gold. They're missing gold here.
Amen.
All right, here we go. Round number 2.
All right, the door is officially closed, and we are headed into round number 2. There seems to be somewhat of a holdup here. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Is our timekeeper having some issues, or?
You know, it's not real good for these guys because, you know, they're starting to cool down now.
Yeah.
And they did a nice little warm-up in the first round, get the jitters out.
All right, here we go. Look, there's a problem with the latch on the door. Little touch of gloves. I like it. We're on our toes now. We might see some
now we're
striking. Here we go.
Ooh, nice roundhouse. Oh, very good roundhouse to the body there. Right leg roundhouse to the body.
And we're working that head and arm again.
Yeah, he's
Good
just kind of
pressure. Just bulldogs him to the ground.
right. Yeah, just kind of bullying him, you know. Looks like Inori's trying to pull guard here.
All right, a half guard this time. I'm going to see if we can be looking to set up some passes this time. Instead of, oh, nope, still stuck in half guard.
Yeah, he appears to try to work that left knee there. That way he can pull his leg in.
And we're back to full guard.
You got to wonder, you know, what it's like for Tapia there to try and, you know, keep his legs hooked together with those pads on.
See, it would be more fatiguing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you know, it looks like they're kind of easily slipping off. You know, he's kind of struggling there.
See him almost to a body lock. Couldn't quite reach it, but that might be exactly the reason he said. All right, trying to posture up and throw a little bit of punches, but rounds are so short, really. There's not much you can get done.
Yeah, it looks like Landon just went ahead and imposed his will once again.
That's another one going over Landon's direction.
Yeah, I'd say it's 2-1 Landon, you know. Tapia's in the fight. He's staying in there, but, you know, I'm not real sure how you win it from here, if it's the 3-round fight or...
And that brings us to round number
I'd say he's definitely
three.
down.
Remember,
other than, you know, maybe like getting a submission. You know, I don't know if this fight can really involve any type of knockout, you know, being their youth MMA, but, you know, he's probably going to have to really work from here to get the victory.
Yeah, I'd say the only chance he has is to get really active off his back, because that's where it seems to be heading every round.
Getting a good look here at Brendan Saban talking to his son. That's a very interesting look, you know, especially from a couple older guys like ourselves, you know, who, you know, seen Brendan in his youthful days, and now here he is, you know, passing on his knowledge to his offspring.
Absolutely. All right, round number 3. Here we go. And a touch of gloves, a little hug, and the finals.
Good little switch kick there by Landon.
He's trying to hold the range for a little bit of striking now.
I know Inori said he wanted to bring this fight to the ground, but you know, it hasn't seemed to work in his favor in the first 2 rounds, so I'm see what he does here.
All right.
And you can tell only hits to the body. They're definitely not trying to hit each other in the head.
Yeah. Very busy by Landon. Very nice.
I think he's getting overwhelmed here. The referee might stop this.
So we're avoiding the takedown this time. Looks like he's going to try and keep it on his feet for the round. Oh, that body kick landed.
Inori is hanging on to his breath here. He's trying very hard. I think Landon smells that.
So if I was Landon, I'd keep him on the feet. He's doing really well. He's landing those kicks. I wouldn't give Inori the chance to recover in the clinch here.
You know what, Mike, too? He might be a little empathetic here. I think he might know he's ahead, and you know, he sees it on his opponent's face, and, you know, he might be just trying to ride this one out, too. Good sportsmanship.
You could be right.
Oh, his thumb's out his glove there. Inori Tapia's glove. Referee's going to put the thumb back in.
Wardrobe malfunction. And here we go. Ooh, good knee right to center. He did not enjoy that.
It's over. That's it. The referee's called it.
That was a fair call.
Yeah.
Good match, gentlemen. Good match.
You know, I'm really proud of these guys, man. I can't say that enough about the youth that steps in here. I mean, it's just incredible. You know, the nerves that you go through as a kid, and to do something like this, it's really awesome.
Absolutely. Look at those two guys.
Oh, yeah.
We saw, you know what I liked? We saw a lot out of Landon. We saw a good grappling,
Ladies
pummeling
and
on the feet.
gentlemen, our
Nice hand runs
referee,
on a takedown.
Dr. Rob
Good
Sherman,
pressure control
calls
on
the
the
bout
ground. And then
at
the last
1
round, he
minute
really
and
showed some
22
striking.
seconds
You
in
know,
the
his
very
body
third
punch and his body
round by
kicks and he was very
TKO.
effective. So
Make a little
we really got to
noise
see
for
how well-
Landon Superman Saver.
Yeah, you know, Landon here said tune in and watch, and we did.
Yeah.
And, it was very impressive, young man. Congratulations on your victory.
I'll say your fighting spoke for itself.
Landon keeps fighting like that. He will be riding.
I don't know if he even broke a sweat.
From
I know,
Zydeco,
right?
Zydeco Harley Davidson, another gold sponsor of CWC Cage Warrior Championship. So what about at home in
Looking at the replay
Louisiana?
here,
Do
great
you
switch
love the
kick by
youth
Landon.
fighters here at CWC?
Yeah, he was
Could you
very
make a little
dialed
noise
into
for
his
our
fight,
youth
you know, when he
fighters
closed the
on a
distance.
Saturday
Punch
night?
his
grab
way
hold
in
of him.
too. Coming in behind his punches.
That
really
brings
nice.
us
Not
to
just
our
running in and
third
grabbing.
round. It is
Excellent control of
3
distance.
90-second rounds of youth MMA. Ladies
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2
all
fights
the way
in, and it
from
looks like we are
Franklin,
headed to fight number
Louisiana,
3, which is
fighting with
another
Team Hollabaugh.
youth
Please
MMA
make
bout.
welcome
And another
Mr.
Hollabaugh.
Zayden Hollabaugh.
All right, once again, Kurt Hollabaugh's offspring is back in the cage here tonight, and it is a youth mixed martial arts fight.
So we were saying we saw him in the last fight. I think it was in Morgan City, and it was a kickboxing only fight. Incredibly entertaining. I mean, they really left it all in the ring. I mean, it was a hard fought fight. But this time we're stepping in. We're gonna do an MMA fight.
Yeah, if I recall, for that fight, when you say he left it all in the cage, he left all of it in the cage.
I am being literal for
Yeah.
anybody that saw that fight.
Yeah, for anybody who saw that fight, Lil Hollabaugh here, he, whatever he had for lunch, we all got to see.
Yeah, he was kind enough to share it with us.
Yeah.
But but with poise too. Just let it go. Shook it off, went and shook hands, and got his hand raised. I mean, it was a veteran move.
It was, and the real funny part is we got to talk to him afterward, and one of the first things he said was, "Yeah, I'm hungry."
Yeah, I wonder. We did see him at the snack bar a little later on.
Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to speak with any of these young men. I don't believe they were at the weigh-in yesterday. I know I
Okay.
didn't see either of the Hollabaughs, and I might have just missed, his opponent here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we meet his opponent for the evening. Fighting out of the red corner, we bring a young man to you, fighting out of Lions Den Kickboxing. This is another youth MMA match. He is from Lockport, Louisiana, 12 years old, standing at 5'2" tall. Please make welcome for Lincoln, the Dragon Gacuzzi.
Ooh, the Dragon, nice name.
You know, I'm going to tell you, I really do love the fact that they have these youth MMA matches. I think this is going to bring a lot more exposure to local MMA. You know, I
Absolutely.
mean, obviously the big promotions on the main stages, they get their people. But, the local MMA, this is probably going to bring more butts in the seats. Because,
Absolutely.
like the aunts, the uncles, the grandmas, the cousins are all going to come out.
And we're going to follow their careers. I mean, these are going to be like our main event, the Joe Brokowski's down the road, that everybody's turning out to see. Because we've seen them coming up through the ranks.
You're absolutely right. And I think like you mentioned one time on the last broadcast, the highlight reel these kids are going to have.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
It's not grainy pictures that you happen to get, from the crowd, when you're like doing tournaments as a kid.
Yeah, if you're lucky to grab somebody who had VHS.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
One
All
more
right, here we
time, Mr. Lincoln Hussein. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3
That's the
90-second
Lions
rounds,
Den.
and
Isn't
your
that
referee for this
recognized
match is
uniform?
Mr. Joe Pepe.
Oh, yeah, it's Master Jeff. Excellent.
Yeah. Right out of Raceland, I believe, correct?
Right out of Raceland. Tell you what, that is a good old school Sancho coach who knows what he is doing. He is no joke.
Kicks like a mule.
Like a mule. And his kids are always the best dressed. I love their uniforms. He really does. He's got some style to him.
All right, here we go.
Here we
Round
go.
one. Oh, man, this
nice.
kid wastes no time.
I'll tell you what, you going against a Lions Den fighter, putting them on the ground might not be a bad idea because they know what they're doing on their feet.
I wish I would have got to talk to him. I'm not real sure he says his last name here. Is it Cahusi?
I don't think so, so I'm going to let you do that one.
Okay, well, I hate to butcher it.
I'll take Hollabach, you take
Oh,
who you
nice.
just said.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Mike.
Good single.
All right, good
single.
takedown here by Hollabaugh. I think immediately he felt the pressure of the striking from this
Yeah.
young man, and he decided to take it to the ground.
All right, fights his way back to his feet. I like it. Oh, man, it's good. Oh, look at that.
Wow. A little hip toss. Oh, he reversed it. Oh, my gosh, these kids, man.
What? Young Hollabach is in another fight.
Yeah.
Back to where he started. We got a good half guard position. He's being heavy on that head, trying to post off his other hand and use that fence to scoot back to his feet. Is not a bad strategy. Here we go. If he had that underhook, he'd be in a better position. But no, it worked out fine. Hollenbach's doing a good job of controlling. Now they're in a neutral
Yeah,
pummel,
the
before
second
getting
you
his
said that,
underhooks. Yeah.
I tell you, this young man's strong. I believe his name's Kahusi.
We're going to go with that.
Yeah. Oh, he must have hit him good. Oh,
Yeah.
this might be stopped here. Nope, never mind.
Okay.
Still in it.
Good move to take it to the ground again. Wow, what a round.
Yeah. Wow. Great
It's tough
job,
on the
guys.
judge because you saw on the feet, Kahusi, or whatever you said, was very aggressive and looked great. And then Hollenbach was really using his grappling to neutralize it, but still he was able to fight his way back to his feet. So that was a back and forth round.
Yeah, I think Hollabach took another hard hit to the body here in this fight, so hopefully he can keep it all down.
Not looking for a repeat of the last one.
Motorcycle in the country.
Man, fantastic round.
Yeah, this is exciting. I mean, hopefully some of you guys are able to get on the live stream and watch this at home. The energy in this room's really awesome. But, you know, there's something about these young fighters here, you know, these little young, tenacious fighters.
Yeah, man, great, though. It was a little suplex with a reversal into a double leg, then posting to get back up. This is high level MMA for such young competitors.
Or you can buy your tickets up front as well.
Man, that whole round was a highlight reel.
I don't know what Lo Hollabach's talking to the ref about right now, but he seems to be kind of arguing something. But we are going into round two.
I didn't see that body blow. I don't think it was low. I have no reason to suspect that it was.
Good leg kick there, jab. Thank you. Wow. Oh.
Nice double. He's not accepting it, though. He wants his feet back, but, man, he's good control. And then we got a half guard situation. Good frame, getting his knees in, not getting flattened out. Go look for that underhook and post and try and stand up again.
You know, both kids seem to be doing really well on the ground. You know, they're doing the right things, trying to keep themselves in the best positions that they're in.
Good scramble. Hollabach's tracking him well. There he is again. He's still getting up with that overhook. If he could get an underhook, though, he'd be more effective in that.
This is such an exhausting position, too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're trying to get yourself off the ground and get the other guy up as well.
And Hollabach's pressuring him. He's driving on him. They got Khabib on the Khabib-style mount. That's a tough place to be.
Yeah, he's doing a tremendous job of kind of driving his shoulder into his chest.
And now we're up to a traditional mount. Got a nice low mount.
This is definitely going to fare well for Hollabach in the eyes of the judges.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll see this round.
Oh, look, he's trying to go for a submission.
Looking for that armbar and
a
reverse.
reversal.
Heads on top, but the armbar's still there. Are we get a tap?
Oh, wow.
That was fully extended.
That was so close. Did they call it or did
I think he was saved by the bell.
Yeah, he was. He was saved by the bell. We are going to round number
Wow, I
three.
like it. I'll take a third round of this.
I tell you what, man, that
Round
kid,
number three.
you know, 2 more seconds, this fight's over.
Remember,
Yeah.
You know, because that was a
tonight we
fully
invite you to
extended
drink, but
armbar.
drink
I'll give Hollabach, too, not riding out the
here
round,
at In Your
really
Face Fight
pressuring to get to
Productions.
submission, even though it was short time for the round. That was really, really good on his part.
You know what's really slick, too, is the fact that, you know, Kahusi here reversed that position and, you know, kind of got into the dominant top position, and Hollabach quickly went for the armbar.
Yeah. I like the way you use that low meat, that Khabib-style low mount, pinning the knees together, and then slowly going to a low mount, slowly going to a higher mount, and then S-mount and taking the arm. It was very, very
I
educated
mean, look at
jiu-jitsu.
this, Mike. Look how extended
Oh, my
it is.
gosh.
God.
Wow.
He was trying to take his arm, man.
Yeah, he got a piece of it. All right, but I'm happy he's going. I'll take a third round of this for sure.
All right, here we go. Round number 3. No touch of gloves either, man.
Nah,
These kids
they're
are getting
all
after it.
business. They're all business.
Oh, he kicked him in the face, but
He
ref
was
didn't see it.
showing that. He was looking for that double. Boy, he's showing that double from far out. Good
I know,
sprawl.
man. Yeah, it was a great. Oh, he's going
we
for the
got a
guillotine.
It's in pretty tight.
I think Hollabaw's going to fight out of this one.
I think so, too. He's not letting it go easy. Then
It's hard. It's hard to get that kind of submission with these gloves these kids have.
Absolutely correct. They're bigger than normal MMA gloves, so really cinch it down is not easy.
Yeah, it was a bold move on his part to go for that.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree. I think he needs to really look to get to his feet, though. I think he's...
Oh, wow. Did he elbow him in the face? I think the referee's just going to warn him here.
Oh, we're back to work right away.
Oh, man, look at this. That's hard. You know, it's really hard to be on the bottom, too, in a fight where you can't throw anything to the face.
Yeah. Yeah, what choice do you have?
Yeah.
What is there?
Yeah.
Tie him up or stand up. Hollenbach's another better move, walking him over to the cage, pushing him up against the fence to limit his mobility by getting his head up off the mat and his shoulders pressed into the cage. That's really limiting for your mobility.
Yeah. I mean, it's already hard enough for this kid to get a punch to the body, but now he has very little power to throw upward.
It's almost like an old school can opener. Oh,
man.
Good try, Bahuzi. Good try. We're back to half guard. We're about short time now.
Nice little dirty boxing there from the bottom. I like that.
Yeah.
There's not much this kid can do, but you know what? He is not giving up.
No quit. Man, what a good fight.
Incredible, man.
I think Hollenbach knew it was 1-1, so he came out to make a statement and take that third round for sure, and I think he did it very effectively.
Yeah, the potential of these kids
Oh, he's
is
calling
just
for the
incredible.
crowd.
Oh, yeah, look, hey.
I'll offer, yeah. Let's give some back.
Way to go, young man.
Just seasoned, man. These kids are just so seasoned.
You can see he applied that pressure really good against the cage.
I think we're going to see 2-1 for Hollenbach here, but man, what a great fight. Great showing by the Lions Den fighter. And a show of sportsmanship. Outstanding.
If anybody in the back is listening, they say they cannot. I got many
Ladies and
people saying they
gentlemen,
can't get on the
it comes to a
stream, so
decision.
if
Your
they got any information
judges
for that,
this
let me
evening,
know.
Todd Singletary, Chris Dupree, and we want to score the bout tonight at one judge goes at 30-27. Our second judge goes 29-28. Our third judge scores the bout 29-28 by unanimous decision. Please make welcome your winner, Zayden Hollabach.
Wow, way to go, Zayden Hollabach.
Good job by the judges, too. I think that was I can see where you can see a 30-20 or 30-27, but I had 29-28 as well.
He's holding up a little drink here. You think he's already got sponsors?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll tell you what, that is just incredible. I'm totally speechless with these little youthful MMA fights, and we have one more to go before we get into the adults here.
We move now to our fourth fight of the evening.
I'd say you can tell that's Kirk
Ladies
Hollenbach's
and
son, 'cause he
gentlemen,
did so
we
many
meet our
little
first fighter
road
fighting
moves.
out of the
Just
blue
the way he used
corner.
the fence,
Please make
the way he changed
welcome
the tempo of the fight,
Casey
the way he used the way he came out in the
Mayfield.
third round looking to dominate. I mean, it wasn't just going out there and fighting. He had a purpose for everything he did, and it was really, really impressive.
Yeah, you're right, man. He imposed his will. And right out the gate, Kahusi, he came with some aggression.
A very skilled opponent,
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
Easily, a lesser kid would be overwhelmed by that.
Yeah, he was in there. He was fighting the whole time. He was in it. Somebody dropped us off some bourgeois meat sticks here, and I can say I'm not mad at it, man. This is one of my favorite beef jerkies.
Well, a while ago, I was smelling this in the air, and I was
Me
like,
too.
I was like, where is that beef jerky coming from? And then during that fight, I looked down, and I was like, oh, we got beef jerky right in front of us.
So whoever brought the little care package by, we do appreciate you.
Yeah, I will tackle some of that, when I'm able to not talk to you guys.
There's Kurt over there having us. So I guess this is another Hollenbach fighter coming in.
Yeah, you can see Kurt is applying the Vaseline to his face, which, intrigues me here. So does that mean strikes to the face are allowed?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. And this is fight number 4. We got Jaden Pitbull Howard.
Once again, Casey Mayfield. Give it up for him, would ya? And we bring in his opponent from the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, a youth martial artist. Please make welcome Mr. Jaden Howard.
What do you know about Jaden Howard, Jason?
Well, Jaden the Pitbull Howard, representing Houma, Louisiana, and training at Team Extreme. Prefers engaging in stand-up battles. He brings prior ring experience, having competed in a smoker at Head Kicks MMA in Lafayette. Jaden anticipates a challenging matchup tonight, expecting his opponent to seek grappling exchanges. Nevertheless, he's determined to keep the fight on the feet throughout the bout.
All right, let's see if he can do it. I like to see him coming in with a strategy. They're not just coming in to scrap. They know what their strengths are, and they're going to try and impose their game on their opponent.
I got to tell you, man, I like this little kid, Jaden here. He was one who saw me interviewing the fighters yesterday and kind of was like just waiting for his turn.
I love it.
Yeah. And it made life a little easier for me. So,
Ladies and gentlemen,
pumped
this
to see him
is
fight
three
tonight.
90-second
this is
rounds.
great.
Round number
Best season
one.
ever.
Two kids hotter
So I
than
think
the
they're both
Cajun
probably
Ninja
extreme
hot
MMA
sauce.
fighters. I see
Are
Brennan
you
in
ready
I think it's
for
in
the
his
youth
corner,
mixed
but I'm not sure
martial
about
arts?
that. All right, here we go. There's Justin Vernon walking by, man making all this possible tonight.
All right, here we go. Round number one.
No
No
touch
touch.
of gloves, right to work, and it looks like we're punching to the body too. So he wanted to keep it on his feet, but man, he's going right into the clinch.
Yeah, a lot of pressure up against the cage here. Jaden does have the underhook on his right side. It quickly looks like Mayfield wants to take this fight to the ground.
Absolutely. He needs to get that underhook and turn him. Oh, now we're hanging on the head. We might be looking at a guillotine attempt, but he's fighting his way back to his feet. Kind of a stalemate up against the cage right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, according to the interview I had with Jaden, he called this perfectly. He said his opponent would want some grappling exchanges and he was going to fight to keep it on the feet.
Okay.
But it looks like Mayfield does have his back here with both hooks in.
We're
The
looking
choke
at
is
a rear
applied.
naked
Is it
choke.
in?
It looks like it's on the chin, but it still looks like there's a lot of pressure on it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that does not feel good. Many people still tap to that.
Still saying anything above the shoulders at the neck.
Jaden's grabbing that hand from the top, doing what you're supposed to do to try and, alleviate the pressure from the choke. Oh, now he's
Back
got
to
him flat on his-
turtle, try and build his base out, see if he can keep from getting flattened out. Oh, rolls him over again.
He's also
still on the
turning-
chin. He's going to make it. If he can
turning
keep hand
towards
fighting.
the choke, too, which is smart on his part.
Yeah, he's hand fighting well. I think we're going to make it through the round. He's still got his chin tucked. All right, way to survive.
Yeah,
Good
way to
job.
survive, Jaden. And look, a beautiful job by Mayfield. He did exactly what Jaden said he would want to do.
Posed his will on
You
him
know?
quickly and got his way.
He came right in with those grappling exchanges, got it to the ground, got the hooks in, went for the choke, wasn't able to get it completely, but nonetheless, that round went to him.
This is a game of details, man. Just keeping your chin tucked and doing that little bit of hand fighting, especially in a short round like that, that was exactly what he needed to do to get a chance to reset on his feet and try and get his game imposed this time.
I think Brendan Saban here is telling Jaden to kind of use angles now this time around because he believes the kid's going to try to come right at him. I think that didn't work to Jaden's favor there. He was trying to touch gloves, and that's probably always
Yeah, you're
something
right.
you should agree to prior to the referee saying go.
Maybe a
that's-
little wave across the ring, see if you get the acknowledgement.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise, it's time to go to work.
exactly. A lot of fighters do that. They'll get the
Round
acknowledgement
number 2.
first.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think we'll make that same mistake. Yeah, right to work this
Oh
time.
yeah, Jaden didn't waste no
Right
time.
to work this time.
Oh, nice
Good
knee to the
knee.
body.
Got to turn him off the fence. Watch giving your back.
Nice on Jaden's part. He used a Sasai, I believe. Judo
Yeah.
Sasai foot sweep, pulled him to the left.
He's got a good head and arm here. He's got to watch giving his back.
He's back in.
Figure 4 body lock across the abdomen. That is not comfortable.
You're right. This puts a lot of pressure on Jaden's spine here.
He's got the hook tucked on behind the knee as well. He's turned it the right side, though. That's the side you want to turn to if you're going to escape. Good hand fighting. Got to push back to that other side. There you go. There you go. Keep that ankle. Keep the lock part on the ground. You can have a better chance of pressuring that ankle and turning back into him.
If there's anything that could work in Jaden's favor right now is that Mayfield might, pump himself out a little bit for going for that choke.
Yeah. And he was squeezing him before too. He was squeezing that previous round.
Look, Jaden's turning over here.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Back on top. Excellent.
Got both knees on the ground.
If You can free his head, start the posture up a little bit. Oh, it's still under his chin. He's got to get that hand out. That big glove is stuck in his armpit. There we go.
You're right. Here we go. So Jaden's on top now. We got 10 seconds here to try to, you know, win some of this round back.
Triangle. And he's got both arms in. I think he's going to be fine. There we go. Third round for Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden's done a great job of staying in the fight. I do think Mayfield, it should be up here 2-0. You know, being that he's taken the fight to the ground and has gone for submissions. But, you know, who knows what the judges are thinking? You know, you and I aren't the ones that make those calls.
That is the truth. And thankfully.
Yeah, you're right.
Jaden looks composed. He's still in it.
And that brings us to round number 3. Once again,
but I would agree. I'd say we're down 2-0 at this point.
Cookbook. It is every recipe. If you like Cajun food, it is the way to go. The Cajun Ninja P.I.
I know that guy.
He totally butchered it.
Every time, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Dude peed all over himself.
Yeah, but I appreciate the effort.
With the P.I.
The P.I. or the P.O., yeah. How you say it right? Hi-ya. That's right.
All right, here we go. Round number 3. I expect these boys to go right after it.
All right, no touch goes for the third round either. Ain't falling for that. Good leg kick.
Ooh, nice.
All right, we got a little distance now. We're getting our punches off.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mayfield right at him. Oh, nice.
Nice little turn, nice little hitch, and then the back again. He's got to get that underhook. Got to protect his back.
Yeah, Jaden.
One little adjustment, he's going to keep him off his back. He's just got to fish that underhook under there.
Jaden did a great job of trying to hip toss there, but he was just too close to the cage. It kind of prevented him from pulling that off.
Turn back into him, though. These gloves make it really, really hard to pummel. Drops for a single, head on the inside. He's going to turn him and good hips on Jaden. And nope, he's got it.
Oh, man, beautiful takedown by Mayfield. Good double leg there. Got himself into half guard. Oh, Jaden kind of has his neck here, but
he does. I'd be surprised from a half guard if he could get that submission, though.
Yeah.
He would be better off framing and turning to the side and getting an underhook and trying to get to his feet, especially with these short rounds. But he is turning a little purple. He's getting some pressure on him. There we go. Scoot your hips out. There's actually a Von Flue choke there, too. If he could just get, he's got to pass the half guard there to get it. I'd say that's about a wrap.
Yeah, Mayfield is in somewhat of like an arm triangle position, but he'd have to get his body completely over.
Yeah, that half guard was preventing anything. Good job, guys.
Yeah, way to go, young
man.
man.
Both fighters.
Oh, look,
now
we
it's sportsmanship.
touch the gloves.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So we're probably going to see a 30-27 for this one. Waiting for the judges' scores here.
So how's the beef jerky there, Mike?
Yeah, you hear how quiet I am? I'm killing the beef jerky over here.
I like that.
It's absolutely fantastic.
You got me one some here, man. I didn't realize it opened that easily.
Oh, yeah. Now the bourgeois boys are looking out for us.
Amen to that.
Houma, Louisiana, how about a big hand for youth MMA? Does it have a bright future or what?
Let's go, boys.
It comes to a decision. Judge Todd Singletary scores the bout 30-27. Chris Dupree scores the bout 29-28.
29-28.
And Judge Rob Sherman scores the bout 30-27. Unanimous decision. The blue corner, Casey Mayfield.
Was that Casey Mayfield?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to hear the names, in this environment.
It is. We got a little bit of an echo.
And in our little fight sheet here, all we have is their last name. So.
All right, fight number 4 is in the books.
Way to go, young man. Way to go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are headed to fight number 5, which is actually going to be a kickboxing match. The first kickboxing match of the night, actually. It'll be a little minute there before we have MMA
Ladies
again.
and
It looks like
gentlemen,
we got
all bouts tonight
two kickboxing,
are
one tag
sanctioned
team
by the
grappling.
Louisiana
Tag team
State
grappling.
Boxing and
I am
Wrestling
marked as a tag team
Athletic
grappling. That
Commission.
is about as much fun as you
Ronnie
could have
Ranch,
watching one of these events.
Chairman,
Yeah, I'm pumped for that.
Boy, did they
myself.
feel the
Deputy
show last
Commissioner
time?
in charge
yeah, it
of
was
all
incredible.
the action
And
tonight.
actually, Ty
at
Smith is a
ringside,
tag team
Chris
grappling
Dupree.
veteran now because he was in the
Judge
last one that we
Todd
did.
Singletary.
And he's going to be going with Cody Simmons on his,
Our
on his
officials,
side.
Joe Pepe, Robbie
Oh, that's a good
Sherman,
time.
our timekeeper,
All right,
Jason
Garcia and Chapman,
Bird.
fight number 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to
Brennan
welcome to the
Chatley of the
cage
Raven.
from the J.P.
Chapman.
Bourgeois Band.
Brennan has been training for approximately 2 years.
J.P.
Initially focused on traditional
Bourgeois.
boxing, he recently ventured into kickboxing. While he's participated in a few smokers, tonight's match represents a
Ladies and
significant
gentlemen,
step into
I'm
a
gonna
larger
ask
stage
that
for
each
him.
and every
Brennan
one
approaches the
of
fight
you
without any
please
specific
stand
expectations,
and
preferring to let his
remove your
hands do the
headgear
talking.
as
And we'll see how
Mr.
that
J.P.
battle unfolds.
Bourgeois will lead us in the singing of
little
our
early,
great
Mike.
national anthem.
Sorry.
J.P., take it away.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare and the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave.
J.P., great job. Hold on, J.P. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to
fantastic.
ask
Yeah, I didn't think you saw that, so I was like, I'll just let you finish.
I was already going for the next
If
fight.
you are
That kind
a
of snuck up on me.
veteran and served in our
Local
military,
musician, though. That was really cool.
if you
Yeah,
are
J.P.
a
Bourgeois,
first
out of
responder,
Graceland, he said,
whether
has his
you're a
own
police
band.
officer,
I think by the name of J.P.
firefighter,
Bourgeois, so y'all
deputy
be looking for him.
sheriff,
That was really
I'm going to
fantastic.
ask
That
that
kid
you
sounds
please
amazing.
stand
Yeah.
now.
You know a little something about
If
music,
you
don't
served
you?
in the
A
military,
little bit, you know. I got
It
to
don't
play in a
matter
little
what-
cover band when I was younger.
All right.
or J.P. Bourgeois. Y'all give it up, ladies and gentlemen. J.P. Bourgeois. Well, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Elite Services LLC, B&E Unlimited, Southland of Thibodeau, Zydeco Harley Davidson here in Houma, Hooters of Houma, CajunNinjaBook.com and the Cajun Ninja, Ideal Tax and Bookkeeping, Bourgeois Meat Market, Miracles in Meat since 1891, also After the Mission, and Ricky Falls Trianator. Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready to get back into the hard-hitting, knockdown, drag-out MMA action? Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, help welcome once again, Clint Alomar.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the 5th fight of the afternoon. The little guys are out. Now we go to kickboxing action. This first round, or this bout, is 3 2-minute rounds. Let's meet our first fighter. He is from Houston, Texas. He fights out of 501 Combat Club. Please make welcome Daniel Garcia.
All right, here we go. You know what? I lent it out to somebody. I'll share this one with you.
Oh, okay, cool. There we go. All right. It looks like that might be Garcia.
Okay.
If I'm correct here.
I think you are.
Yeah.
Good thing we have the extended version of his walkout music.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, I feel like that sounds familiar. What is it, like some kind of anime music? Or?
Yeah, or I don't know, Game of Thrones or something. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. That's a great
Ladies and
guess.
gentlemen, in the ring, one more time, give it up for Daniel Garcia.
Right, Daniel
Called
Garcia.
that correct?
Well, you know, I
Let's
didn't get to
meet
meet
his
with Daniel Garcia
adversary
yesterday.
coming out of the
Unfortunately,
red
maybe
corner.
missed him,
He fights out of Louisiana Black Belt Academy. He lives or reigns from Morgan City, Louisiana. Please make welcome Brennan Raven Chapman.
All right, Brennan Chapman, the Raven. Brennan has been training for approximately 2 years. Initially focused on traditional boxing, he recently ventured into kickboxing. While he has participated in a few smokers, tonight's matchup represents a significant step onto a larger stage for him. Brennan approaches the fight without specific expectations, preferring to let his hands do the talking and see how this bout unfolds.
Why does that sound so familiar?
I don't know, Mike. I feel like we've heard that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know? But you know what? Hear it again, huh?
I'm sure Brennan doesn't mind getting a few reads.
The Raven.
The Raven,
Tell you
I like
what,
it.
I like the music he's coming out to.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, man, when I got to talk to Brennan, you know, he was very chill, you know, just very low-key, just kind of like, you know, all his energies hopefully focused into this fight because just talking to him, you know, he was definitely very mellow.
That is a big part of the battle, man. Controlling your emotions, especially leading up to the fight. Yeah.
Entering the ring, Brennan Raven Chapman. Ladies and gentlemen, the first round, your referee for the match is Dr. Robbie Sherman. It is 3 2-minute rounds of kickboxing.
I tell you what, both these guys actually seem very chill.
Yeah, very calm. Physically well matched as well, it looks like.
From my experience, a lot of times when you see, you know, young men like this, they often come out with something very wild. So we'll see if that holds true. But
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Here we go. Fight number 5 underway. Sort of a touch gloves. Starting out fairly measured. All right, we got a
very
leg
fast.
kick.
Wow.
Counter right hand. Nice and straight, too.
Yeah, that was a smart decision on his part. You know, when someone's throwing kicks like that at you, the best thing you can do is counter it in with a quick right hand or left hand, depending on which position you fight.
Yeah, range is so important. When you stand on one foot, it's hard to move your head. So it's there for a second if you want to throw it.
And Garcia's the taller fighter here, so, you know, range is definitely at his advantage for a fight that,
He's letting his hands go. Oh, good jab. Right down the middle.
I'll tell you, Brennan is right there in the pocket, man. I don't think he's doing much to back up. He's just forward pressure.
Yeah, a good jab of his own. Another good leg kick. Jab with the low kick.
Oh,
Garcia
man.
with a nice combination.
Very nice combination of left and right.
Brennan's in there, but he's wearing him a little bit harder than Garcia.
He keeps attacking that lead leg, so, you know, we'll see what that does for him later in the rounds.
Yeah. Inside leg kick, outside leg kick. Yeah, he's really working on it. That actually when he laid into it a little bit. You can see Garcia fold over a little bit again. Like you say, he might be actually starting to pay some dividends. Oh, good right hand. A little bit of a counter right by Garcia as well.
Garcia came right back with the left.
That's a good tell for a fighter. If they, that's a good right
good
hand.
1-2 there.
Do they fire back when they get hit? Oh, Garcia's
Oh,
coming
wow.
on.
Yeah, he heard that 10-second clap there, and he is
Yeah.
throwing them.
That was purposeful.
Wow, that was
Good
a
round.
really good first round.
Good round. Both men, like, you really called it right off the bat. Two very composed young men.
Yeah,
that was an excellent first round for these guys, especially self-admittedly they didn't have a lot of experience coming into this match.
Yeah, I don't know who's really training them there as far as energy, but yeah, they just kind of keep their even kill there and held it, in until the fight started and then let it loose.
And you saw Garcia, he was waiting for that 10-second clap because he really came on towards the end there.
As we can look at the replay here, some good lefts and rights there by Garcia.
You tell the leg kicks from Brennan and the combination of straight punch from Garcia.
Yeah, Chapman had a good right hand there, but Garcia stayed in the pocket and he was able to capitalize with a very good stiff jab.
Yes, definitely.
When you got that kind of range, dude, a jab can be super powerful because
for sure.
there's so much more follow through for a longer guy.
Absolutely correct. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the judges saw that first round. Round number 2 underway. Another touch of the gloves. And we are to work.
See if Chapman decides to keep going back to that lead leg there.
Oh, nice counter. A little chopping left hand as Garcia steps back.
Yeah, it was almost like a lead left hook.
Yeah, a little chopping left hook.
Tell you what, that lead leg on Garcia is definitely starting to look a little pink there.
You can see it. There it is, going back to the well.
He's going to feel those tomorrow.
For sure. Well, hopefully he lives on the first floor. Steps will not be his friend. There's that jab again.
Well, Garcia threw a little leg kick of his own there, and I don't know if Chapman liked it too much.
Yeah, so I'm taking a deep breath afterwards. Ooh, Garcia coming on with a hard right hand.
Oh, yeah, a little 1-2 and then a left round kick. That was a very good combination of hands and feet.
See, Garcia's picking it up just a little bit. See that half step forward now. Starting to walk.
I'm surprised
Chapman
Garcia
down.
hasn't decided to check some of these leg kicks.
Yeah. The shin pads take a little bit off of him, so that helps. I think without those shin pads, it would be very advisable. Good right
Good
hand.
right hand. Oh, a little bit of
Garcia's called a little
showboating.
showmanship, right? Oh, the head kick.
Once again, Chapman's attacking that lead leg.
I see Garcia coming on. They're starting to pose his will a little bit this round.
I tell you, that forward pressure is playing his part on Chapman, man. He's getting winded.
I think you're absolutely right.
There's only so much backing up you can do. You can see right there, he kind of turned around and ran away.
Yeah.
As round number 2 comes.
No chance to breathe, no chance to take a breath. Just constantly guys in your face.
Yeah.
Good round for Garcia. Both men acquitted themselves well, but I think I'd have to look to Garcia for that round.
Yeah, that was pretty wild there. Garcia's opened his hands like, come on. That's got to play on Chapman a little bit mentally. I mean, he's throwing these heavy leg kicks, and he's got to be thinking, God, dude, what I got to do to make this kid start limping?
Yeah. Catch him tomorrow. He'll probably be limping. It could easily be 1-1. This could be the round that decides the fight.
Hey, that's an interesting take there, Mike. I guess, with the amount of leg kicks Chapman threw in the first round, he might have taken that first round.
Could be.
But I would say the second one probably went to Garcia for sure. But
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
either 1-1 or 2-0,
Yeah.
As we see in the
I
replay.
wouldn't take it for granted if I was Garcia that I have this in the bag. I would definitely come out and do some work.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Touch the gloves, and we're underway. Round number 3. Garcia
Man.
working off his jab.
Once again, a good heavy leg kick by Chapman, but that pressure coming forward by Garcia.
Chapman looking for the clinch. He's feeling that pressure, like you're saying.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Garcia wants to see any judges' scorecards. He is coming at him.
I think you're right. Garcia, look at Chapman looking to his corner.
Oh, good straight right hand.
Actually, check the kick.
Chapman with a good lead left-hand jab there. Got him wrapped up. Ref's going to break him apart here. Good leg kick once again, man, but Garcia's
all over him again.
pouring it on right now.
Garcia's making it ugly, and he likes it like this. He likes a good, scrappy fight.
Something happened.
A little blood coming out of Garcia's nose, I think.
Yeah, you're right. A little blood never hurt nobody.
Nah, it's just red sweat. Oh, good right hand from Garcia.
Oh, that was digging into the body there.
Yeah, he's starting to really sit down on his punches now. Oh, another right hand. That right hand is finding a spot. Oh, uppercut right under the elbow.
Yeah,
That's a
he's
nice shot.
been setting up his right hands really good with his jab.
He is.
What is this? They're clinched against the corner here.
Steam's coming off those kicks from Chapman. Oh, he loaded up that right one. Right lands again. Garcia's pouring it on now.
Yeah, Chapman looks really tired here. He's just trying to hang on for these last few seconds.
Yeah, that's
There
a
we
wrap.
go. That's the end of the fight there.
Good fight, gentlemen.
Yeah, that was great, man. You know, Chapman had a lot to deal with there with the range of Garcia. You know, it's never easy to go into a striking match against someone who's taller.
Garcia did a good job of starting out with a measured pace, but just increasing the pace as the rounds went on, and then really pouring it on in the third. Just kind of a steady roll, just kept picking up and picking it up. And I think that actually took a toll on Chapman towards the end.
Yeah, not only that, Garcia is just tough, man.
Yeah.
You know, I assume with a name like Garcia, maybe he's got some Mexican pride in him there. Or,
That's some tough fighters.
you know,
right there.
yeah. And we've seen enough of that in boxing, right? Like, you know, they just.
Chapman's really holding his side. I wonder what did that. I don't know if it's just a stitch from being fatigued or if he caught something.
Well, I did see a hard dig to the body there that I think Garcia had caught him with kind of like the knee. He was going for a kick, and I think maybe
That could be
Chapman
what it
had
is.
dropped down and kind of took it straight to the rib there. So that could be it. Or no, like you said, maybe he's just cramping. I mean, we don't know. But he's definitely holding his right side.
He's letting them know that it hurts. And we have a decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision. Judge Todd Singletary scores the bout 29-28. Chris Dupree scores the bout 29-28 red. Joe Pepe scores the bout 29-28. And by split decision, give it up for your winner, Brennan Raven Chapman.
How about that?
That's an interesting decision, Mike.
I
I
guess they love them leg kicks, huh?
Yeah. You know, look, I can't say I'm not overly mad at it. You know, I mean, he did hit him with a lot of leg kicks.
He did. I hear some boos in the crowd, though. I don't think they fully agree.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it depends what kind of crowd you're looking at here. I mean, obviously those head strikes are going to seem a lot more significant. But, you know, if this is the modified or unified judging of MMA, you know, strikes to the leg do count as points, you know?
Absolutely. And I guess the first two rounds had to go to Chapman, and the third went to Garcia, I would guess.
Yeah, well, I don't know. One judge had it for Garcia, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, I guess it just
With
depends.
that, ladies and gentlemen,
It's on the
it
eye of the
brings us to
beholder.
the
You know,
sixth
the one
fight
who
of the
beholding the
evening.
judge's scorecard.
And I do
170-pound
appreciate
flyweight,
pressure. I like Garcia's
32-minute
pressure coming
rounds.
forward, and I like
Let's
his right
meet
hand.
the blue corner. Ladies
but
and
hey.
gentlemen, fighting out of Parker Heights,
you're right, man.
Texas.
We're just here to talk
Twin
fights and watch
Woods
them.
Gym. Please make welcome.
Neither fighter has anything to be ashamed of. They both did the best. They showed a good game. They both imposed the will and did what they were trying to do. So I thank them both for an excellent fight. All right, here we go. All right, on to number 6 here.
All right, so Angelo Renaud. Angelo is 24 years of age, representing Twin Wolves, and has been training since he was 17 years old. He's unfamiliar with his opponent, but for himself brings experience from amateur boxing to this bout. He upholds traditional martial arts values, choosing humility over boastfulness, and trusts his technique to convey his capabilities. He assures everyone to anticipate an exciting fight. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we can actually hear each other again.
Weather
In
the
the
storm.
ring, 5'8", 169 pounds.
And
Once
there's the
again,
storm.
Angelo Renaud. Let's meet his adversary coming out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the honored one, Ivy Musso.
All right, Ivy Musso from Homa.
He fights
He
out
trains
of
with Team Extreme. He's not one to trash
making
talk.
his way
According to
from
him, success boils down to 2 simple principles: putting in the work and going to war. He approached this fight with the mindset of his opponent was training harder than him, making each day a personal challenge. Tonight marks his debut in amateur kickboxing, and he's confident that after the night, he'll be sporting a 1-0 record.
Looks like this might be our first matchup of opponents who are over the age of 18.
Yeah, no headgear. Good call. I've seen Ivy competing and training around MMA Extreme. From what I remember, solid kicker, likes power kicking, likes to scrap. I think he's going to bring a lot of aggression to the match.
Well, you already know, fighting out of Team Extreme, those guys like to throw down.
No doubt about it.
From Louisiana, your very own Ivy, the honored one, Musso. It is 3 2-minute rounds. Your referee for the bout is Dr. Robbie Sherman.
No shin guards either. All right, looks like we're back. All right, so headgear and shin guards are gone. We're actually a proper kickboxing bout.
Both guys look like they're ready to just run
Yeah.
to the center and let them fly.
They can't get that gate shut soon enough. And here we go. Touch the gloves, and we are underway.
Nice front kick there by Renan.
Oh, a hook kick.
Oh, wow.
A hook kick with a left hook,
Nice.
and we are throwing. Look at
Wow.
Ivy digging in. Ready to
Yeah,
fire
dude.
back.
Ivy
the
took a
side
hard
uppercut.
right hand.
That slipped right under the armpit. He did not see that one coming. Wore it
Yeah.
well, though.
That's what happens when you stay in the pocket and you just throw, you know.
Yeah, keeping your head in the same spot and throwing caution to the wind. Sometimes that wind comes back at you. Little leg kick. Ivy backing up now, goes back against the cage. And we are back to the center and reset. Good right hand and a shot to the body. Nice combinations, and a head kick gets caught on the shoulder.
You know, well, wait for Angelo to stay composed here, man. That was
Yeah.
a lot of punches being thrown at him.
Yeah.
Nice straight right hand and uppercut.
Ivy's really throwing some great combinations. You can say Angelo's staying really composed in the pocket. Pushing up against the fence. We see some head movement from Ivy.
Yeah, this is right in front of us too, man, so you could hear him.
Well, these guys putting in a lot of work. Oh,
Wow.
another head kick.
That was
Came
one
up
of,
just short.
one of your classic Muay Thai head
It
kicks
was
too.
the follow through and everything.
Yeah.
Nice one too, and there's the
Yeah.
kick again. Heavy off the gloves.
A little bit of that Leon Edwards kind of move there.
There you go. Yeah, you're right. Exact same combination.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
question mark kick.
I like that.
Me too.
You know, it's weird, man. Ivy's style is like a mix of Muay Thai and Taekwondo almost.
I think you're right. Yeah, he's having no problem letting those kicks go. Oh, a side kick to the face followed by a right hand in a combination. We got some highlight reel fighting going on right now. That was an excellent
And
round
that
for
brings
these
it
guys.
into
My
round
gosh.
number 1.
That was fun.
All
I know you
remember,
appreciate
ladies
some
and
of those
gentlemen,
kicks.
Trianator and after the mission.
Oh, absolutely,
Doing
man.
a
You know,
lot of work for our
I am a
veterans, the
kicking
Trianator
animal.
and
You know, I like
Bring
throwing
in
legs.
round number
I tell you, I enjoy it
2.
myself. So they put a lot of work in that first round. It's going to be interesting to see who's the fresher fighter going in the round number 2.
Go live here. Oh, live action.
There we go. All right, coming in round number 2. And Ivy's ready to go. The referee's having trouble herding these guys. All right, round number 2
Here
underway.
we go. Round 2.
No touch. Oh, we do have a touch this time. Right into a leg kick, an exchange of leg kicks.
You know, like how he's switching it up. It's like it looks like
Yeah.
he's going for the roundhouse, and then it's a side kick.
Oh, they're swinging in the pocket right now. A little bit
Good
of a
front
push
kick
kick,
there.
exchanging push kicks.
Overhand right, big overhand right.
There's a leg kick, kind of hitting him in the hip. Oh, good.
Oh.
Oh, man, nice right hand.
Go left, right.
A
Oh,
side kick
right
to the face.
He brings.
Oh, we got knocked down.
Is that
Nope.
knockdown? No, slip.
He brings that thing, like a front kick and then turns his hip over. Really nice.
Yeah, Ivy's doing a great job of setting up his kicks with a left, right.
Yeah.
He goes jab, cross, and he throws a kick. Oh, head kick
Lisa,
by
yeah,
Angelo.
Angelo with a front roundhouse kick. I was about to say Angelo looked like he was wearing down a little bit, but he's coming on again.
Wow, that was a big right hand by Angelo.
Yeah. He just caught his breath, and here he comes. Straight right by Ivy, looking for that uppercut again, just misses. Strong pressure by Angelo.
He jumped off the cage.
Super much punch off the cage.
That was impressive. These guys are just staying in the pocket and banging. Oh, he had a spinning back fist right there.
Tell you what, they're in incredible shape, the two of them, because they have
Big
not
overhand
taken their
right
foot
by
off the
Angelo.
gas.
Yeah, these guys have great gas tanks.
Great gas tanks. They're
Left,
doing
right.
5 rounds worth of work in 3 rounds. Ivy working off his jab again, stepping into the pocket. Angelo stepping off, and there's the 10 seconds. Let's see what happens. Just like we thought, in the pocket and throwing.
Wow.
All right.
I can't believe we get another round of that.
Yeah, I'll take another round. I'll take another 5 rounds of that.
And round number 2 comes to a close. With that being said, Hooters. the
Got my
place to
Facebook
get your
Live up right
wings.
now.
Hooters, we
Anybody
thank you for
watching
being
here
a
on
part
Facebook
of
Live,
In
thank
Your
you for
Face
tuning in.
Fight. Ladies
I'm
and
here over
gentlemen,
at
that brings us to
CWC32
round
in Houma,
number
Louisiana at the
3.
Houma Civic Center with my partner, Mike Hoffmeister. As many of you guys know, big MMA fans. We got the best seat in the house. I'm going to show you guys the ring here. There we go.
Houma Fight fans,
up.
do remember the softball team is going around with a 50-50. If you'd like to be a part of that 50-50, they keep 50 and you win.
I know there
the
is a
other
pay-per-view
half
link
of
for
the
anybody
pie.
watching.
They're going around right now.
That's it right there.
Hey, guys in the booth, I don't know if you can hear me, but we're getting smashed by this feedback or this buzzing we're getting in the headphones. All right, getting ready for round number 3.
That's better. Nope.
Nope, not better for long. Here we go. Ivy steps to center, throws his patented 1-2, and then a leg kick. Angelo firing back, giving as well as he's getting, and then here comes Ivy again, pressing him into the cage. Great combinations.
Wow.
Oh, solid head kick. That one got through the glove a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Angelo's done a good job of keeping his hands up. Because there's been some massive head kicks that have come his way, and he's staying right here in this fight.
He's leaning into those head kicks. He's throwing with some serious intentions. Good combinations on the inside. Ivy a little bit. Oh, that left hook. You can feel the breeze.
He set it up really good, too. He went low and then came high with it.
Yep.
Ooh,
good
nice.
push kick.
Nice push kick.
Every time I feel like Angelo's backing off a little bit, he comes on strong again. There's that Superman punch again. Is it Ivy's turn now? See, these guys are just taking turns. Oh, see Ivy backing up a little bit. Angelo working off his jabs, putting pressure on him.
Well, I tell you what, Angelo said anticipate an exciting fight, and that is what these boys have given us.
Absolutely delivered.
Nice leg kick there by Angelo.
This could be another time when we see whoever takes this third round takes this fight.
Yeah, you're right. I don't really know how to call this one.
I've just been too busy enjoying it to even think about who's winning.
And like I've told you before, Mike, sometimes I forget that you and I are sitting here behind a microphone.
That's so true. We could be in my living room.
A couple of buddies watching fights.
I'm telling you. With the best seat in the house, though.
Amen.
Next to Angelo and Ivy.
Ooh.
Oh, heavy roundhouse kick again from Ivy.
Yeah. I think, a lesser man, someone who's not really up on their toes there with their hands.
Yeah.
Ivy probably puts him down. Oh, did he catch him with that one?
I think it came off the shoulder a bit.
Nice left hand there at the end.
Wow.
Oh, wow. These boys went toe-to-toe and delivered, and the crowd is definitely giving them their applause because, you know what? That fight was amazing.
Amazing. What a great combination of excellent technique, but also super bad intentions on their punches and kicks. Everything they threw like they're trying to get the guy out of there.
Yeah, that's exactly how I saw it, Mike. I don't know what anybody else was watching, but
that was not a point fight.
No, not at all, man. It just happened to be two very tough individuals that went the distance.
Yeah, absolutely. And commend to them, their coaches, because you don't come in and fight a fight like that unless you put in the road work, unless you put in the training for a long period of time, because they really backed it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that gym, whoever won this fight, they won that fight in the gym because, man, what great conditioning.
You want to know who won the fight, Mike?
I think we did.
We won that fight.
I think we won that fight.
Yeah, we won.
You're right. Thank you, gentlemen. What an awesome match.
Yeah, what a way to set up the rest of this card, huh?
Seriously.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah, good luck. Who's following them? Because you better bring your A game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Judge Todd Singletary scores the bout 28-29.
Okay.
Chris Dupree 27-30. And Joe Pepe 27-30 by unanimous decision. Please give a hand to Ivy, the honored one, Russo.
Nothing wrong with that, man. What a great fight.
Yeah, look, I tell you what, I wouldn't have been disappointed on calling either one of those guys a winner.
I could have saw a split decision. I could have saw it 29-28. I could have saw it just like they called it. Both men left everything in the cage. Outstanding fight.
Oh, look at a little bit, Pohea,
Pohea.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if there's anything I could say about Ivy Musso, it would be that he probably had a few more significant strikes in the fight.
I agree.
You know?
And some of the ones he did were really like the head kicks and stuff really showed. The class of his kicking game, I think, also helped
Houma,
sell it.
Louisiana, let's turn up the intensity a little bit. Are you ready for fight number 7?
Yeah, and the way he threw it was real impressive. He was like coming in
It's
with the
Houma,
roundhouse, but he
Louisiana. His
switched it at
fight
the last
fans, let's
second,
make
bring it
welcome
up.
into the ring from Thibodaux, Louisiana. Fighting out of Alex, next generation martial arts. Please make welcome Ty Smith.
It was the most stretching I ever done in my life.
Yeah, I bet.
That guy, he just was full straddle split. He made us stretch so hard. I was like, oh, wow, I think I might do a straddle split myself.
Yeah, before the weekend's over.
Well, here we go, Mike. This is the tag team jiu-jitsu match.
All right.
They call it tag team grappling on the card. It's fight number 7.
Along
coming out
with
first
Ty
here
Smith
is gonna be
tonight,
Ty
you will
Smith.
see Cody the Bullet Simmons
I'm just
from
gonna
Black
put my fan
Horse
out for this
Race
one
to
because I
Louisiana.
love
They
these.
fight camp.
Ty Smith and Cody the Bullet Simmons. All right, so Ty holds a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. He's from Next Generation Martial Arts, while Cody Simmons is a brown belt representing Blacklist MMA. Together, both fighters bring in a wealth of competition experience, from MMA to jiu-jitsu and even national level taekwondo. This will mark Cody's debut in tag team jiu-jitsu competition, whereas Ty has previously competed once before in this format. From what I can recall, it was one of the most thrilling matches of CWC32.
Absolutely right.
Cody acknowledged
they
the
make their
uniqueness of
way
receiving
in.
competition
Ty
advice from a
Smith
blue belt,
and Cody
but
the
has
Bullet
much respect
Simmons.
for Ty's decade-long dedication
Now,
to
as
jiu-jitsu.
they move
They have
here to
prepared
the blue
themselves tonight
corner,
by
guys.
simulating tag team scenarios and training, and aim to secure multiple submissions during the match.
We bring
what I love
in
about
the
these is they're
red
just
corner.
fun. You can
The
even see-
reason you are seeing 2 fighters on each side, this is a tag team match. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Kipton Page.
Yeah, look, when I was talking to Cody yesterday, I asked him if he was nervous for the fight, and he said, well, not really, because I don't have to worry about
And
getting
his
punched in
partner
the face.
for the evening, Mr. Tyler Lipsy.
That's what happened last time. It was all good fun until the bell rang. Look at Cody Hammond for the crowd.
Yeah, so I didn't get to talk to Listy and Phage. Unfortunately, I don't think they were there yesterday when I was interviewing fighters. But these guys look to be in incredible shape. I'll tell you that. They look like a couple of cannonballs.
They do, don't they?
Once again, Kipton Page
We're
and Tyler
twins.
Lipsy. Now, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
it's
the
like,
reason you see 2 fighters on each
if there
side,
would
this
be
is a
anything
tag
in
team
this
match.
whole
One
setup
fighter
here,
must
it'd be the
hold the
Steiner
cage while the
brothers.
other
There we
fighter
go.
fights. Whoever has the most submissions wins. What about at home in
Yeah, I'm
Louisiana?
excited,
Are
man. I
you
love
ready?
this. So I wonder who's opening up here. Unfortunately,
That's the strategy of it, isn't it? Who do you put out first, and how do you keep them in your corner?
and since I didn't get to talk to these guys, I'm not real sure which one is Listy and which one is Phage, or Fage, or however he says his last name.
I'm again giving you the hard names.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna guess that Phage is the tattoo, and the other one is Listy. Just
We'll go with that. If we got it
This
wrong, guys,
is
we apologize.
one
Well, I'm basing that off of the order
8-minute
of their
round.
end, 'cause, I mean,
One
we know that's
continuous
Simmons and Ty on the
8-minute
card here,
round.
so they got,
Round
Phage has the
number 1.
tattoos.
This has the best we got to go on.
Yeah.
It's reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys happen to go back and watch this, I apologize.
Yep.
Please show up to the weigh-ins next time, and I'll interview
We'd love
you.
to talk to you.
All right, here we go. So it looks like Listy is going to start off against Simmons. And, look, we're still kind of learning about this, too. I know if there's a submission, they restart, and the submissions kind of go towards points towards the match.
That is correct.
So right now what Cody's trying to do is he's trying to pull him towards his side there with Ty. So if he gets into some dominant positions, or if he wears down his opponent, he can tag Ty, and Ty can come in and kind of finish it off.
Exactly. That would be the best thing if you keep them in your corner and then keep tagging off them and wearing them out.
Well, look, he went right for the guillotine there.
Yeah. Cody's actually got a really sophisticated clinch game. You see the orange drag to the collar ties to him checking the ankles. He's powerful in this clinch game.
Yeah, even though Listy and Phage are definitely impressive little specimens there.
Absolutely.
Don't let Ty and Simmons fool you, man. That's some strong boys.
Absolutely. Double underhooks from Cody.
I could see Cody probably pulling guard right here. Maybe just trying to get a good position.
And there's the tag.
Ah,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
This is where it's fun, ladies and gentlemen.
The ambush. Backfired a little bit though, because they're back in their. They lost the control in their own corner, but man, it was fun to see.
Ty might pull away here. Yeah, there's the tag.
Good call. Good call.
So it looks like Phage is in there against Ty Smith.
Got the Muay Thai style plum. He looks to try to drag him into a front headlock. Oh, then we break apart again. Oh, a little good defense.
Here we
And then
go.
just
Here we
like
go.
you said,
Ty's gonna
there's
try to
Ty
pull
in
him
the guard.
down. There we go. Tag.
There it is.
Cody's in.
He's on the head.
Yeah, he's going for the guillotine.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, for people who, you know, are not novices to jiu-jitsu, this is really fun. You know, like when you've understood the game, you've been in there before, you know the positions, and you've felt all the pressures, you know, to go through that and know that someone might get tagged and jump in on you.
Absolutely right. And it just creates a different pace to it as well.
Absolutely.
Like this pace is not a pace that you would usually see in a grappling match, but because you're trying to get the upper hand, you're trying to employ your strategies, you're trying to keep them in your corner. Oh, good reversal.
Oh.
And then there's the tag with the foot.
Oh, look at it. Ty's going to try to take his back.
We might have our first
here we
submission.
go.
We got both hooks.
He got him.
He's under the chin.
I
I
think
think
we
we
might
might
see
see
our
our
first
first
submission.
submission. He's working hard for it, trying to throw the hooks again. Can't see if it's under the chin or
Oh,
not.
he got it. Did he tap? No.
I don't think so.
Oh, there's
There
a
it
tap.
is.
That is our first submission.
Oh, and
Oh.
Ty claims it.
Yeah.
And now we got two fresh guys in the middle. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Ty let
Well done, Ty.
let him know, hey, we up now.
Yeah. That's part of the fun. You got to claim it.
Cody's got him pressed against the cage here, just kind of working him, wearing him down. Listy is, you know, the fresher one right now. You look at FaZe, you can tell he's definitely.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's popping up though. He's ready to
he's
get back
game,
in
he's
there.
Game. He'd like to get it back if he could. We got a stalemate against the cage right here. Cody had a lot of forward pressure, but man, he's getting as good as he's given.
Well, you know, Cody's a well-seasoned brown belt, man. You know,
Yeah, oh, for
look
sure.
at that. Ty's back in there now. I think they're going to sit here and just wear him down right here, which is very smart on their part. I know
Yeah.
that that's something that, you know, the coach over at Next Generation, Scotty Smith, works with him.
Oh, look at that double.
Wow, that was an amazing
Knees
takedown.
over elbows. That was fantastic. He's on the head.
Yeah. I know the game plan last time when Ty had fought in this match.
There's the tag. Oh,
Look
time
at this.
elevation.
Oh,
We have a fence
wow.
grab. We have a fence grab, so we tag back in, and there's Cody on his back again. This is exactly the strategy they want. In and out on him, trying to get ahead in the chest
Yeah,
game.
and that's why it was
There's
so
the tag.
helpful that Ty had been in a match like this already. He
Yeah.
already knew it's helpful to keep your opponent over there by your
There's-
partner.
This is like 6 tags in a minute. Oh, the mouthpiece is out.
Oh,
and there's the elevation
what a
again.
takedown.
Wow, Cody is a beast.
Oh, Cody's about to take this right here.
Yeah, I think we're about to see another point on the scoreboard. I don't think we're tagging on this one. I think we're going for the finish here. Oh, that's a face crank too. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of
Oh,
pressure.
yeah, right on the chin, man.
Oh,
Oh,
What are we
the
doing?
referee's bringing it back to the center.
I don't think that's how this works, guys.
Yeah, you know, that's a bit odd, man. It's not
Oh,
like
the crowd's letting them know. The
It's not like
crowd's
they're
letting
out the
them
ring.
know. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to replace the mouthpiece, you're usually waiting to do it during a break in the action there, not when the guy's about to get caught in a submission. Well, I'm sure these guys don't mind that, though.
You know, I'm surprised Listy and FaZe so far have not picked up on the game plan here of going to your corner.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see Fish. I mean, it's, you know, they're acquainting themselves really well their first time, but I'd say Ty and Cody definitely is down. I mean, what, they tagged 6 times in like a minute on that last one?
Yeah, that was so fun, man. Oh, look at this. He tagged him.
Looking for the head and
So
arm.
all Ty can
Arm
do
in
is
trans-
just kind of lay there. He
Yeah,
can't
he's
partake
stuck
in it.
underneath. I think we can see another tag. I think you'd like to turn him a little more into the corner. Boy, they are cooking him.
Oh, the mouthpiece came out again. But if
well,
that's his
hey, it worked-
strategy,
it
the
worked
referee
last
better-
time, didn't it?
Here comes a takedown.
Walking him back to the corner, and watch, he's gonna dump him and tag.
Boom.
Oh, that was brilliant. Oh, we got
Oh,
Kimura.
Ty-
Oh, no, he
oh.
shucks out of it.
Dude, I'm so shocked
In
he's
on the
not
single.
running back to his corner there. He had a moment to get away.
Yeah. Ty saw it though, man. He was in on that single quick. Oh, again with the mouthpiece.
Is he bleeding?
All right, at least they didn't bring it back to the center this time. I mean, we do realize that nobody's punching anybody. The mouthpiece are more of a courtesy, but
I guess this is a one-round fight, too.
Yeah, that's a good. I'm so into it. I haven't considered that there's been no bell. And there's the tag again. Ties in the elevation on the single, running the pipe. We got another fence grab.
Oh, Ty was going for a little bit of judo right there.
Yeah. He had the initiative, but he strategically was able to get the fence and prevent the takedown.
He's doing a great job keeping that underhook, applying pressure with his right shoulder.
They might be looking at another tag real soon here.
Like double leg.
Oh, he goes for the judo.
So close.
And there's the tag.
Oh, wow.
You see the foot reach back? These guys have got this down.
Oh, look at this.
Side. Yeah.
Oh, the crowd is loving it. Cody might walk away from this going, man, MMA is a little easier. Oh, look, the other team is going for.
Cody's back.
Yeah, Cody's in a position here.
He's fighting the hands, looking to turn back into him. Unhooking the legs.
Trying to pull that hook apart there.
Oh, there's a submission there. Stepping
He's
over
going
for the
that
foot
ankle.
lock.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it popped out.
That was a veteran move by Cody.
Cody's going to watch out for the armbar here.
Oh, 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
I think he's going to ride this out, Mike.
Looking for that triangle. I don't think it's going to happen. It's just armbar, and that's a wrap. That was a good time.
What a match. Look at him do. Oh, wow.
You think they planned that beforehand?
Yeah, I think they might have talked about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because if not, it's very coincidental.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, with
time.
1 submission to 0 submissions, official Joe Pepe calls the bout to the blue team, Ty Smith and Cody Bud Simmons.
Way to go, guys. I believe I'll see them guys do this again. I mean,
they could use one of these matches every
for
CWC,
sure.
I think.
But even maybe Ty and Cody, they might have a little thing going here.
Yeah.
This little tag team thing they did today.
It was Corbin and Ty last time.
Right,
I remember.
right.
That's right.
Yeah, Corbin and Ty, but it seemed like Ty and Cody had a little bit of a showmanship here.
They really did.
Yeah.
I don't know if they practiced it or they're just clicking, but that was a good time.
That was great, man.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
honestly
that
would love
brings
go
us
back
to
and
our
watch that
8th
one as a
bout
fan
of the
of,
evening. It
listen to
is a
how we work.
kickboxing
I
match.
think I blacked out there.
Meet your
Probably
first
fanboyed the
fighter
whole time.
coming out of the
I don't
blue
even know what
corner. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he resides in Houston, Texas, fights out of 501 Combat Club. Please make welcome Tyler Westmeyer.
Incredible, man. All right, I got to shake it off. Let's get on to the next one here.
All right, so we know fight number 8.
Fight number 8. We got Westmeyer and Torres. Oh, Jose Torres. He's a local guy from the Extreme Gym.
Yeah. Jose Torres, La Bala, the Bullet. Upon meeting this young man, you wouldn't even assume he has a fighting spirit. Wait. Oh, that's not Jose. Who's coming out?
That might be his opponent.
Oh, that's Tyler Westermeyer.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, I didn't get to speak with Tyler.
Okay.
But I tell you this much: from what we've known about Jose, Tyler does have his hands full.
Yeah, man. Well, the kid's got an amazing energy. I mean, I think the read's right on about the fighting spirit, but he has it in spades, man. He has a never-give-up attitude, and he's a seasoned fighter at his age. He's really done a lot of boxing, a lot of kickboxing, and some MMA. And, man, it just brings a great energy into the room.
Yeah, no doubt, man. But, I'm not gonna sell short Westermeyer here. I don't know anything about him,
Absolutely.
In his own right, he is here walking the walk and entering this cage. So
I don't think he'd have been matched with Torres if he doesn't have something to offer. I totally agree with that.
For sure.
We meet his opponent tonight, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a Golden Gloves champion.
So this is a kickboxing match.
He
Okay.
resides in Thibodaux, Louisiana. He fights out of the Extreme MMA Club. You better get loud for Jose
you wouldn't even assume he has a fighting spirit. He is just an upbeat and positive individual. He's always smiling. He's from Thibodaux, Louisiana, currently training with Team Extreme in Houma, Louisiana, and he confidently asserts his skills in punching. Additionally, he has been practicing his kicking abilities and aims to showcase his versatility here tonight.
Definitely got a big pop from the crowd. He's got some hometown backing tonight.
Yeah, man, I really like Jose, man. You know, we got to call one of his fights already.
That's right.
You know, and like I said,
an MMA fight actually.
Yeah, you know, everything about this kid is just fun. He just has a great vibe to him. You know, it's wild that he does this. You know, it's like you talk to him and you're like, oh, man, this guy's just super nice.
There's some people that bring that energy into the room, man. You just can't help but love him.
For
He's
round
one of
number
those guys,
one,
for
three
sure.
2-minute
Hey, you can tell by the
rounds
way
of
the crowd's
kickboxing. Your referee for the match is official Joe
Well, I'm excited for this
Pepe.
because, you know, like you said, I think we called an MMA fight last time.
That's right.
But this one is going to be pure striking.
Yeah.
And we already know, you know,
That's where he excels.
that's his bread and butter. But, you know, like I said, we're going to learn about Westermeyer here tonight, right now.
All right, touch him up, and we're underway. Both land on their feet. A lot of speed, a lot of motion. This is going to be a very exciting fight.
Yeah, Tyler is doing a good job of keeping his range here. You know,
Absolutely.
He's obviously the taller fighter.
Mr. Joe asked me, you said you wanted something?
Sorry about that.
Exchanging kicks. A lot of motion, man. They're using this whole ring. And there we go. Jose's getting off a little bit of combination now. Westermeyer's weathering it and staying composed. Fires back a bit.
Wow.
Heavy head kick.
You know,
and
that-
then Jose right back in on him.
That's the beauty of having range. You know, you can throw a kick from that far away.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to have to remember here, this is a kickboxing match.
Copy that. Thank you.
Nice leg kick there by Westermeyer. I feel like it's easier just to say Tyler.
Yeah, I agree. But you've been tackling all the hard ones all night, so good on you for that.
Either that or I'm butchering him.
I appreciate the effort at least. All right, they've slowed down a little bit, kind of finding their pace now.
Yeah, you know, both these guys, like I said before, you know, they seem to have some range here. You know, they're good at knowing how far away they need to stay from their opponent. You know, typically a good striker, that's what they do, right? They kind of gauge the range of the person they're fighting.
Absolutely.
A little bit of a low blow there.
Yeah.
Seem to brush it off.
Torres trying to work off his jab a bit.
Whoa, question mark kick, huh?
Yeah. Torres picked it
That
up
was
well.
fast,
It was
man.
a nice kick. It was a very nice kick. Coming into the round. Yeah, Torres trying to finish strong.
Nice. Yeah, that's them hands about Torres that we talked about, man. And at any given moment, he can just start throwing.
Yeah.
And you better be ready.
Finished that round nicely.
That was a good first round.
I like Westermeyer's
comes
kicks.
to a
And that
close,
question mark
and
kick
thank
he
you,
threw was really
Elite
nice,
Services.
relaxed, came up over the shoulder well. It's a good thing that Torres picked it up the way he did because it was a very nice kick.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. If he land that one, you know, we
Elite
might be
Services
looking at
professional
a different
contractor service
ending to
that
this
you
round
want
one.
and need
Absolutely.
for
Yeah,
your
it was
metal
very
buildings, your
fast,
home
well
improvement, all
thrown.
your
It was just a
facilities
little bit out of
Choose
range.
Elite Services. Ladies and gentlemen,
That was
that
good. He's trying to work his
brings
kicks
us
off
to
of Torres' jab.
round
Jose was trying to use that jab to find his distance, work his way in. He's trying to counter with those kicks and his footwork. So kind of combating styles a little bit, making it really interesting.
You know, the crazy thing about striking is, you know, you got to make sure your hands are up, you know, when you're in this type of match.
Yeah.
But the wild part about that is you know, there's only so much that can cover your head and body.
Oh, yeah.
So somewhere's going to have to give. You obviously don't want to take the kick to the head, but sometimes that means you might have to take one to the body.
That's so true. And I'll tell you what, it's a different feeling when you get kicked in the liver. That is,
Lights
there's just, you know, all the will in the world, but your body's going to do what it's going to do. Nice leg kick from Westermeyer. You hear it echo throughout the auditorium. All right. This is actually looking like a real kickboxing match now. Both of them exchanging kicks at range. Big overhand right, and good body work by Torres.
He was digging those to the body.
Absolutely. Good exchange of kicks again. Torres working in behind his jab. Westmore staying tight and composed.
That's one of the beautiful things about the smaller guys, man. They got a gas tank for days, and they are fast.
Torres looking to land that body shot again. Westmore spins out. A little bit of a body kick.
Oh, he kind of pushed the ref over there.
That's very nice, but yeah, I guess the ref didn't mind. I guess the ref knows his place now.
I guess this guy thinks he's Alex Pojeda.
Exactly. I'll handle this. I'm all for letting the fighter settle it.
He had a good little counter right there, Tyler.
Oh, good right by Torres, too.
Yeah.
He actually dug that one in. Just like you were saying, with the hands up, he was able to slip it right past the glove.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, for any novice, ooh, that was a great left high kick there.
His hip turns over at the last second really well.
You know, for any novice that could be watching, you know, you think hitting that glove there, he's all right, but sometimes, you know, those punches will rattle your brain even though your hand is up.
Absolutely. I guess maybe we had a low blow.
Apparently someone said, give him a tall glass of man and a straw and suck it up, huh?
I don't know if that's particularly helpful, but
I
it's
heard
funny.
someone say that.
But it's funny.
It's a little different when you're the one that has to suck it up.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
They're already sucked up, sir.
I think exactly right.
Get the bike, the tradition rides. Zydeco's Harley Davidson.
I think it's the frenetic pace of this bout is just going to happen. All right, we are back in action. Westmore has the very traditional Thai stance with his shoulders rolled in, his elbows in front, but you definitely see more like that kind of looser boxing stance from Torres. Good little body shot with a knee. Torres unloading.
You know, since Torres already got kind of fussed once for a low blow, I wonder if that was a hard warning he just received.
Yeah, it looked like it. Oh, good knee. Good knee.
Oh, hey, that's a knockdown.
Yeah.
Oh, is he saved by the bell? Or? Oh, okay. No, he's
That's a
countering.
knockdown.
Okay.
Torres taking his time moving in the neutral corner.
He needs to stand up. I don't know if he knows this. Oh, he
Yeah,
don't
you
want
got to
it.
beat the count. That's it. You're done.
Yeah.
I think he knew it. I think that body shot did his damage. Just as we were saying earlier, man, it's the mind can want something, but if the body ain't gonna agree, it just is what it is.
Absolutely. It's like what you said before. When you get hit in the liver, man, it shuts everything off.
It's a terrible, terrible experience. I think after this fight, we're gonna be going to an intermission.
It looks as though Tyler's coach is kind of, you know,
by
arguing
way
something there with
of
the
a
ref. He's not very
knockout,
happy about
make
something.
some noise for Jose La Bala Torres.
Well, Tyler is very upset here.
Was he not aware of what was going on?
I'm confused myself, Mike. I mean, he had an opportunity to stand up there during that count.
Again,
the round was
La
definitely not
Bala
over. If you get counted,
Torres.
you got to stand up.
You know, but I could even see there,
From
you know,
Louisiana,
when the ref
in
was
your
counting,
face
Tyler
fight
did look up at the
allows
ref and
you
he
a
shook his head like,
5-minute
I don't want
recession.
anymore. So
So
I
we're
don't
going to give you an
know. I don't know.
opportunity to get something
To be
nice.
fair to the referee, from his point of view, that looked like a fighter that did not answer the count.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just from my point of view, it looked like he didn't want to answer the count.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree.
Yeah. But nonetheless, man, that was a great fight, man.
Absolutely.
Both guys put it out there, and, you know, Jose was the better man this evening.
Yeah, and Westmore made a great account of himself. I mean, very strong technical fighter, like a good Muay Thai style base. You know, when you get a shot to the body like that, it's not about quitting. It's about getting quit. I mean, there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Look, there it was right there. I don't know if you saw that, Mike. It was a knee right to the liver.
There's nothing you can do about that. You could have all the go in the world, but your body is not going to respond.
Here we go.
Oh,
Knee.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are great shots from Torres.
Yeah, that one, I could have swore I saw another angle there, but that one that we just saw, it looks like it was to the solar plex.
Yeah.
This one that left, but I could have swore he also threw
Oh, they add up. Yeah, I'd like to see the one that puts him down.
Yeah. He's already down right there.
I think Torres didn't realize that was an actual
Here we go right here.
knockdown,
Look,
and then
look
the count
at Tyler's
starts.
face right here. See, he shakes his head.
Yeah.
So he's down. He's going to look up at the ref. And he says,
Yeah,
I'm good.
that he waved it off.
Yeah, he right there, he said, I'm good. I don't want any more. So, yeah, like I said,
And I don't blame him for it, but I don't think there's anything to... I don't think there's any controversy there.
Yeah, look, I'm not trying to call him a lesser man by any
No,
means.
of course
Look,
not.
the guy is super tough. He came in here, he fought an amazing fight. He had really good leg kicks, but seeing him upset there at the end, I don't know if it's because he just was, under all the pressure of what was going on. But yeah, he seemed to be pretty upset as the fight ended there. But clearly, Jose pulled it off.
Sometimes how a body shot goes, why it's happening, your world is over. But once it's over, you're sorry it's over. You would like to continue. If you shake it off, you feel better, and then you're disappointed that the fight's over. I get it. He's a fighter. He wants to get in here. He wants to do it. But when somebody hits the off switch, it is what it is.
Yeah, you might be touching on something right there. Maybe in that moment when he was down on that knee, he probably had a feeling of like, I just can't go. Because look, like you said, when you get hit there, it just kind of shuts off everything.
Choice. It's not a choice.
But when it comes back on, you're like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
But it's too late. The fight's already called off.
Yeah, a 20 count would have been great. I could have gone with a 20 count, but a 10 count ain't gonna work.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, we've had an exciting night of fights so far. I mean, this has been so much fun, man. Just from the little ones to now the adults. I believe we're taking a little bit of an intermission here.
That's right.
And, we'll be back shortly.
Look at Ty in the background.
There he is. Ty Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there he is.
Man, that was so awesome.
So, are you like the king of tag team matches now? Because you got to plan something. Jump on the cage and come on.
This is an exclusive interview, man. So did you have fun out there?
It was amazing.
Dude.
I mean, it was a game plan. We stuck with it, so that's all we had.
From our perspective, we could tell that you guys really capitalized on keeping them on your side.
I think
the last one.
you tagged him like 6 times in like 1 minute.
Our thought was, if he is on our side and we have a single leg, we can tag the other guy and he goes for the other one. And that's why Cody dumped him up, picked him up.
And then tagging with the foot.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, gives him space to run at him.
Dude.
Yeah, you had a moment there where you were going for a really good judo throw.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I just need my hips a little bit closer. I would have had it, but it's all right.
Great. I'm going to talk to Justin. We need a tag team championship belt.
Yeah.
Come on, right?
That's great, Mike. That's a great idea.
It's time.
I want to say thanks for coming, I guess.
Yeah.
Dude, we fanboyed out the whole time. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Man, that kid has such a bright future ahead of him.
Oh my gosh!
And he's only
because
18.
He's a monster at jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah.
Let's get that straight right now. I don't want nothing about with Ty Smith on the mat.
Dude, you're absolutely
I just
right.
want to be nice to the old guy.
I don't know if I told you the night I got my blue belt. It's obviously the rite of passage, right? Everybody's got to just smash you.
Sure.
I get to Ty. He choked me with his belt. And he wasn't even 18 yet.
Yeah. Killer.
I'm going to have to show you some clips, too, of him in Taekwondo matches. His striking is really good. I mean, you've seen him already in the cage. But, he's got some crazy 360 roundhouses.
To be able to go into a specialization like that and be able to compete with other specialists in it and then also be as good at jiu-jitsu as he is, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
No doubt.
So I'm putting this out right now to everybody out there. I want you to get on the Facebook and Instagram for Indian Face Promotions for Extreme, and I want you to talk to Justin Byrne and tell him we want a championship tag team belt for these guys.
Yes.
We want the next match to be for that belt, and we want to see whoever wins defend that belt because it's time. I think we're ready for it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, it didn't take much time, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I think from this match to the last match, which was great, to this match, and the level of professionalism and the way they actually practice for it, it's a thing now. So we need a belt for it.
Yeah.
While we're talking about the socials, also go on Facebook, go on Instagram, and follow the Cajun Ninja. You will not be disappointed for the food, the recipes, and the adventures that this guy has. He's the busiest man I know, and you definitely need to go out and follow him.
Well, Mike, I appreciate that, man. And you got your own page, too. Do you open that to the public? I mean, you have a follow button.
If you want us to be just sit around, drink bourbon, and hang out with my dogs, yeah, absolutely.
Dude, I can't tell you how many people I already follow that sit around and drink bourbon and hang out with their dogs. You know?
But yeah, come on over and enjoy. But
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, man, you're not just a friend. I'm also a fan, and I love following everything you're doing out there for the community as well as everything you do, man. So everybody, go out there and give them a follow. You won't be disappointed.
Well, thank you for that, Mike. I truly appreciate
In
that.
fact, I just saw you at Outside In doing some sniper autograph signings on some of the cookbooks.
Sniper vandalism, you know?
I love it.
I put the old John Hancock there on the book. And I always tell people, once I sign it, it's worth $3 on eBay.
Oh, for sure. I got $250 on one, but it was very personal.
Man, that must have been a bidding war.
That was the one I got my wife, and she actually, when she saw, I'm not going to tell anybody what the autograph you put in it, but it was hilarious. She loves it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was a good one.
Man.
She still ain't done it, though. She needs to cook some of that stuff.
Oh,
But-
wow.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
we'll work on it.
your wife is off camera here, but also it's good that you're on camera so that if she were to just take you out right now, we'd have evidence.
Evidence, exactly. That's probably the only thing that's keeping me safe right now.
No, man, she's awesome. She's a great partner of yours, man, and I always believe that every good man has a good woman, you know, so shout out to Miss Cajun Ninja.
Absolutely. So, yeah, if you do go ahead and hit their Facebook or their Insta social medias, you'll see what they were recently doing in New York at Dustin Poirier's fight at the UFC. And, man, it does not look like you did not have a good time. What?
Man,
oh, my God.
yeah, look,
that looked
was
incredible.
You know, I kick it up to the good Lord, man. I've been truly blessed to experience some amazing things in my life, and that trip was certainly one of them. I think that only thing that could have made that trip better was probably seeing Dustin Poirier win the UFC championship.
I think we all felt that one, right?
You know, at the end of the day, man, I walked in there proud of that guy, and I left proud of that guy.
Oh,
you know?
Louisiana, man. What a warrior. I mean, obviously the best thing is to see him win, but who doesn't win and still, like, such a warrior, such a champion? There's no other way that he could have came out with his head higher in that fight, man. I mean, I don't think I couldn't be any prouder of him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. You know, and I think the thing I love about Dustin Poirier, you know, it's kind of some things we spoke on earlier is, you know, he's an open book. You know,
Yeah.
He's transparent about things, and he lets people know I'm not perfect. You know, I've come into these fights with fear. You know, and he's had great lines like, without fear, there is no bravery.
That's so true.
You know, and he's also even said the line I love more than anything was, you know, in certain moments, you got to be grateful, obviously, because you won, but in times when you're not winning, you got to be graceful. You know? And that's just, I don't know where these one-liners are coming from, man, but he is dishing them out, and just a great guy.
He's a real martial artist, and that's what I love about MMA. I love the spectacle. I love the fun. I don't mind a little bit of trash talk, but I also love the respect, and I love the honesty. You know, the old saying that fighting solves everything. It is almost true when you have a martial arts mentality like he has, and that honesty and his ability to reflect on what he does, and to take the bumps and take the wins at the same time, but with such grace. Yeah. I don't think I've known a better role model, and the fact that he's a hometown guy on top of it, man, all the love and appreciation in the world for that guy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you know, you could make the argument he's probably the greatest martial artist to come out of Louisiana.
Oh my gosh, and I'm sorry, who has a better resume? It's either him or Holloway, but there's nobody else that can match those two guys' resumes.
Definitely in those divisions. Now look, you know, that's not me discrediting Daniel Cormier, who is also a Louisiana native.
That is
done
true,
amazing
but
things.
he does live in San Jose, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I do got to.
Sorry, Daniel, don't come looking for me.
Obviously, Daniel's watching this stream.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
So we do need to apologize.
He's a big fan.
But no, nonetheless, you know, Daniel's had an amazing career. But yeah, when you look at someone like Dustin Poirier, you know, from Louisiana, he may not have held the undisputed title, but he had gold wrapped around his waist, beating Max Holloway, who was the undisputed featherweight champion at the time.
Current BMF right now.
Yeah, exactly, right? And then not only that, when you look at Dustin's resume, it's just a plethora of champions, you know?
It reads of everybody who is anybody in MMA in that division right now. And I think the only person I can compare him to is Holloway, who has a very similar resume, who he has a win over.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's and I can't say enough good things about him. And that is the core. And he started his shows like this, our local shows, building stars that go to the next level, that represent the guys like Ty Smith and the guys like Cody and the guys like the young Holloway that we're going to see going through these shows and then to the next stage and then eventually to the UFCs. I mean, they start here. That's why you guys got to come out and you got to buy tickets and you got to get in the seat and you got to cheer for these guys. Because just because you see them here now doesn't mean you're not going to see them on ESPN later.
Yeah, look, man, if you enjoy watching, you know, the big UFC cards, this is where you can put your little bit into the piggy bank of it all, you know?
Absolutely right.
Buy a ticket to an event like this and support them in the start, and you'll be able to keep watching those big cards.
That's right. You can say, I was there when.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of our show. It is brought to you by In Your Face Fighting Productions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short little breather here. I don't know if the next fight's about to be called or not.
As our judges get set and we get ready for the ninth bout of the
Oh wait, we might be going to the next fight.
2-minute rounds. We're moving into MMA action. Ladies and gentlemen, our first fighter to go making his way from Albany, Louisiana. He fights out of Grace United of Meat. You are talking about the young man. We call him Sean Lightning Winner.
All right, so Sean has been training off and on for the past 2 years. He proudly represents Gracie United under the guidance of his primary trainer, Kurt Hollabaugh. Sean has diligently honed his skills across various martial arts disciplines. While he is confident in his boxing abilities, he sees grappling as his path to victory. Sean anticipates securing a win by submission here tonight. Seems to be a little bit of a holdup here. I'm not sure if we are waiting on Sean.
Again, Sean Lightning Whittington.
Yeah, you know, sometimes there can be some wardrobe malfunctions or, you know, hey, I forgot my mouthpiece.
Albany,
but,
Louisiana, fighting out of the
like
Gracie United of Meat, Sean Lightning Whittington. Sean Lightning Whittington. And we bring into and it makes our way fighting out of the blue corner. And we bring into the red corner
So we got Sean Whittem. He just entered the cage here. And now we're waiting on Braden Hancock.
Fight number 9 already. We're moving right along.
and a check. We got something now. And out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Representing Extreme MMA, ladies and gentlemen, residing in Berg, Louisiana, make welcome Braden Hancock.
The Last Ronin. What a great name.
Yeah, man, so Braden, representing Houma, Louisiana, trains at Extreme MMA at 17 years of age. He already has a few fights under his belt. Though this will be his first time competing in front of such a large crowd, his nickname, The Last Ronin, draws inspiration from the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Apparently, a more new age Ninja Turtles, not quite the ones that you and I remember.
That's right.
Yeah. He regards his opponent as a chill guy and anticipates a friendly yet competitive bout. Braden's primary goal is to achieve a finish in the fight, but ultimately, winning and enjoying himself are what truly matters the most.
A friendly yet competitive bout. Well, let's see if that's what he gets.
Yeah, no, that's a very high expectation, I guess, you know.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is three
Yeah, so, you know, he told me
2-minute
the last
rounds
Ronin
of
was
mixed
his
martial
nickname, and I
arts.
said, well,
Get
where'd that
ready
come
for
from? He said, the
round
Ninja Turtles.
number
I was like, oh,
one.
you're talking about my generation.
Your referee for the bout is
But I looked
Dr.
up the last
Robbie
Ronin, and
Sherman.
It was like a series that came out in 2020.
You got you caught up.
Yeah, I guess so. But look, you know, the cool thing is, you know, the Ninja Turtles are still doing their thing all these years.
That's right. That's right. I think I was a Michelangelo guy.
Oh, dude, I was Leonardo.
Leonardo, nice.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the blue.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Young men look ready to get going. Here we are. Ooh, nice inside leg kick.
You might have a fast pace here, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know how friendly that is. I like it.
Nice head kick there from the last Ronin.
Oh, they're
Nice straight
throwing.
left hand by Sean.
What a takedown. Hips over shoulders. Excellent elevation on that double leg.
Dude, the timing was. Oh my gosh, nice reverse. He's in full mount position.
Jiu-Jitsu 101, the full mount. That was fantastic. Got a nice solid mount. Got his hips trapped between his heels, smothering them nicely, taking his time.
You know, I noticed these patches here in Braden. I don't think I saw that yesterday at the weigh-ins. I'd love to know what that's about. But for whatever reason, having to wear those and fight is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, he got taken down with that on his back, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Great back
Wow.
take. Fluid, elegant back take.
Yeah, he just slid right into that.
Right
Sean's
hand
doing a
fighting.
good job. Yeah, good job.
Oh, he got
there's
the
the
tap.
Wow.
Outstanding.
Man, this kid is very impressive. Look at this.
Wow.
Man, well, the last Ronin suits him well because that was some ninja-like moves right there.
I think he's named out appropriately.
Look, from one ninja to another, you know, that was some
Would you call
awesome-
that friendly yet competitive?
Ladies and gentlemen,
you
by
know what, man? He
submission with
definitely,
a
he
rear
had me
naked
thrown for a
choke
loop.
at 1 minute and 20 seconds from Berg, Louisiana, Braden Hancock.
I like everything I saw. I like the stand up. I like the sequence. The recovery from the double leg was fantastic. It was a solid mount, a smooth back take. That was an excellent display of MMA skills.
Yeah, look, you know, what a complete turnaround in the fight. You know, you see a takedown like that by Sean, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, this kid's about to dominate.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, Braden stayed completely composed, reversed it, you know, and just dominated positions from there.
Oh, and it brings us to fight number 10. This is an amateur bout
There
of
it is. You know,
MMA
Rashawn
with
was trying to
three
hand fight there.
3-minute rounds.
Look at this
Ladies
turnaround.
and gentlemen,
Man, that was fantastic.
get ready for Isaiah.
All right, on to the net.
January.
Isaiah January, huh? So I never got to speak with Isaiah January,
Okay.
but I did get to speak with his opponent. And this is the fight that, you know, really intrigued me because his opponent is Nicholas Tapia.
That
who
name sounds
is
familiar.
The father of Honori Tapia. And I hope I'm saying the last name right. Tapia or Tapia.
I think Tapia is correct.
All right.
I think so. Like Johnny Tapia, the old
Yeah.
boxer from back in the day. Actually, an MMA fighter named Tapia as well. Boy, there's a lot of highlight reels tonight, huh?
I'm telling you, man, the reversal right here was so smooth.
Look at that. Oh, we just cut away from it. I love this back take.
Only 17 years old. Insane. You know, it was real funny listening to Dennis at the weigh-ins. He was talking to some of these fighters about their walkout song. You know, they send in these walkout songs, and they don't really, you know, have the opportunity to kind of sift through all of them, and they don't necessarily want anything that's too vulgar for the crowd.
Sure.
And Dennis tells the fighters that if we happen to listen to your song prior to you coming out and we hear some vulgarity in it, we're going to nix it right there, and you might be walking out to like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
I'm thinking we go with Cher.
Around here, that'd be Cher.
Cher. We'll go with Cher. That's funny. Interesting walkout song. Interesting choice. I like it.
And making his way.
Oh, classical fingers.
And making his way from the red corner.
All right, we got our first participant in the ring.
Boy, I wish the people at home could hear this buzzing that we have to deal with.
And
It's just
making his way from the red corner. And making his way from the red corner.
It's like old antenna switch TV, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Dennis.
All right, we've got Nicholas Tapia making his way out. As Jason said, this is the father of young Tapia, who fought earlier, our second fight of the evening. Nicholas believes his strength lies in his stand-up skills as a fighter. He openly acknowledges that his ground game needs improvement and doesn't plan to focus on grappling tonight. This marks his MMA debut, and interestingly enough, his son, Ivory Tapia, as we were just saying, also fought earlier in the evening. Nicholas has previous ring experience from kickboxing, but never intended to pursue MMA until his son expressed an interest, making it a family endeavor.
Check mic,
Despite feeling
1,
nervous,
2.
he plans to boldly move forward and entertain the
Check
audience
mic,
with
1,
an exciting
2.
performance.
Ha-ha.
You could see young Nori Tapia right there in his father's corner. I'm sure he's nervous now.
Yes,
you know?
indeed.
And that's what we talked about earlier, right? These guys are coming into these fights, father and son, and have to deal with the nerves of not only their own fight, but the fight of their blood brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but kudos to Nicholas.
And in the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, making his way from Harker Heights, Texas. Twin Wolves Camp is where he fights out of. He's making his fight debut this weekend at 5'10", 155 pounds. Make welcome Nick Tapia. This is an amateur bout of three-minute rounds of MMA fighting action.
Right,
because he's doing it. So that's one of the great things about the martial arts. It really is an endeavor you guys can share together. Yeah. And we're off.
Wow, Nicholas wastes no time. Leg kicks.
Oh, no! That is a wrap. That was a potent right hand. That was a one and done, Jason.
Yeah, that was a big right hand.
Referee had pretty good time getting in on that. I'm glad he didn't take any more shots after that.
Yeah. That might be the first big KO I think you and I have ever witnessed in CWC.
Yeah, one shot like that. I think, yeah, that one's up there, that's for sure.
Fortunately enough, it looks like Nicholas seems to have his wits about him. You know, the doctors are in there looking at him.
Yeah, it was a flash shot. I mean, he didn't take a lot of punishment leading up to it, but boy, it was a solid shot.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, he's up on his feet.
Our referee calls the bout at 7.2 seconds by way of a knockout.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. It's going to be hard to top that.
7 seconds.
Replay on that.
7 seconds. My winner, ladies and gentlemen, In the blue corner, Isaiah Bang January.
Well, it looks like Isaiah January didn't even break a sweat here.
Yeah.
He's trying to reach out to Nicholas, you know, just to
Not sure Nicholas is fully aware quite yet of what's going on.
thank him for the fight there. You know, and I'm sure Isaiah, he might even know that his
Watch him going down the
Nicholas'
steps,
son
guys.
is in the crowd.
Ooh. Well, that was decisive. I'd like to see the replay on that one. But he's out under his own power, which is nice to see. All right, here we go. Straight down the pipe. Boom! Oh, that's a
man.
wrap.
You know what? Kudos to Isaiah there, man. He pulled those punches. You know,
Yeah.
he could have thrown another one, and he didn't.
And that gave the ref time
We
to
move
get in
into round number
Yeah,
11.
look, he had that right. The ref kind of got in front of that right. And
Our
then he
fight
had
number
the hammer
11,
fist
ladies
right
and
there,
gentlemen.
And he recognized immediately
Making
his
his
opponent was out
way
cold
from River
and pulled
Ridge,
back. So, you know,
Louisiana,
Yeah, he didn't really commit.
fighting
He probably
at
would've got another
Rondon MMA.
And
Would you please make welcome in the blue
Wow,
corner,
what a
I
shot.
know,
Neil
that fight gave me the free
Taylor.
songs, man. That was
Yeah.
that was a big knockout.
Yeah, he folded him right over with that one. All right, we're on to the next. Wow, we're moving along here.
About to change the way we do bar inspection.
Wow, coming out
Atomweight fight for number 11.
looking like a matador or something here. Huh? Neil Taylor. You know, I didn't get to talk to Neil. He was at the weigh-ins, but, you know, like I said, sometimes, you know, at these weigh-ins, guys are just kind of scattering all over. You're in the middle of talking to one fighter and other fighters going up and facing off against his partner, and the next thing you know, they're ready to get out of there. You know?
And
Those
once
guys
they
are-
weighed in, they want to eat. So
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
hard time to pin them down and get them to do an interview, which I totally understand. They're about to rehydrate and get some food in them.
Absolutely.
This would be a bantamweight bout.
All right, our first fighter has entered the cage.
We now introduce the adversary of Neil Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, making his debut fight, fighting out of Extreme MMA. Oh, the hometown man, Houma, Louisiana's very own. The hard fight, ladies and gentlemen, Evan Chabot.
What do we know about Evan?
All right, man, so Evan Chabot. I've known little Evan for quite a while. He's the godchild of one of my closest friends from high school, Dr. Jay LeBon. Evan hails from Houma, Louisiana, and he grew up around Coteau Road. He feels most confident in his striking abilities, but enjoys every facet of MMA. Representing Team Extreme, tonight marks his debut in mixed martial arts. He mentioned putting in rigorous training for this moment and is determined not to leave the outcome in the hands of the judges. He's aiming for a knockout in stunning fashion.
All right, sounds good to me.
And I tell you, man, I'm excited for Low Evan, man. Like I said, his parrain, Dr. Jay LeBon, one of my best friends, was well known for some extremely good hands.
All right,
Yeah.
let's keep the family tradition going.
Ladies and gentlemen, round number one, three-minute rounds. Your referee for this bout is Joe Pepe.
And this will be an MMA bout. Crowd is into this one.
Yeah, you know, with Evan being the hometown kid, man, he's got some family in the crowd here.
Yeah, you can hear him. And we are underway. Evan with a side kick.
High kick, little roundhouse there.
Nice push kick from his opponent.
Whoa,
Oh,
little
question
round-
mark kick.
Oh, got the takedown.
Oh, nice takedown. Single or double to a nice elevation.
Wow. Evans kind of got him in a little.
Evan's scrambling to get that
Yeah.
half guard. He does achieve it. Nice.
I don't think he could finish here with any kind of guillotine, but he is squeezing really hard. You can tell Taylor didn't like that.
No, definitely not.
Whoa!
that was fantastic.
Neat little move there.
Little capoeira move.
A little Anthony Pettis style.
Yeah,
huh?
that's right.
Oh, once again, Taylor goes for the takedown, and he gets it.
Taylor's leaning into that wrestling. I don't think he wants too much on the feet, but his takedowns have been really nice. Got a full guard situation looking.
Looks like Evans trying to go for the armbar here.
Yeah, trying to get that nice high guard going. Looking for that same scoop he saw in the last fight. Nope, we'll kick it off. And Evans to a single. Taylor with a head and arm.
He's going for the guillotine.
And a nice takedown looking for a
wait,
Darce.
Darce.
Walking him in for the Darce. He's got to keep his hips away. Evans got, there you go. Keep pushing your hips away. Don't let him catch that leg. And now we're to a full mount. But at least he's defending the Darce.
Yeah, it's not something many people want to stay in.
Yeah, that was close. That was excellent defense.
Now, Taylor's been really good on the ground so far. He's got the full mount position. You can definitely tell that this is Taylor's bread and butter.
Absolutely. Evans looking to make it through the round, though. He's done a good job of protecting himself. There's a lot of pressure there, but not necessarily a submission.
Does he have some kind of arm triangle or something?
I think he's just trying to.
Oh, he tapped. Did he tap? No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just kind of a smother choke, but. Uh-oh, that could be a problem.
Oh, that's under there. He's going to fight the hands here.
Got a hand fight. He's got his chin in, but there's a lot of pressure, and there's the tap.
Wow.
A little sportsmanship at the end.
Yeah.
Excellent ground game by Taylor. You got to give it to him. He came knowing what his strengths were, and he really, really pushed to put him forward in the match.
Yeah, look, Taylor looked experienced, man.
he did.
Like I said, he felt some of that pressure coming with Evans striking, and he decided to take him down. He had some beautiful takedowns, and he transitioned really well in the grappling.
And Evans shows some educated defense. The Darce was tight, and he did a good job
Ladies and
defending that
gentlemen,
Darce.
in the very first round, in 2 minutes and 34 seconds, by submission due to a rear naked choke. How about Mr. Neil Taylor?
It took several squeezes from Taylor to get Evan to tap, man.
Yeah, Evan didn't go out easy. He made him earn it. And a lot of sportsmanship from both camps. Oh, very nice. Hey, man, great experience. Come back stronger for the next one. And again, Taylor, I'd like to see him again, man. I really like this ground game. Two quick fights in a row.
Fight fans, our next bout is 135-pound MMA match.
Extremely
3-minute
overweight, so Hingle unfortunately lost this fight. I'm very sorry to hear that. Paul, he's got some bad luck sometimes, and I'm sure he was training hard. I'm sorry to see that he didn't get a fight tonight.
Yeah, man, it's tough when you put in that hard training camp and then something like that happens. It's a decision you got to kind of make last minute there. Your opponent is 6 pounds overweight, and then, such little guys, man. Like we talked about earlier, 6 pounds is a lot.
That's a big percentage of body weight. If you're 200 pounds, 6 pounds is 3%, not a big deal. If you're coming in at, 115, whatever the weight is, that's a big deal. And, very disappointed for him. But we will be on to fight number 13, which is Duran and Brose.
Yeah, Jose Duran, the Phoenix Castro.
Great name.
Yeah, man, I really liked the name when he told me that, So Jose Duran is an aggressive fighter who intends to maintain forward momentum throughout the match. He learned about this fight a month ago and has committed fully to rigorous training daily. Based on what he's heard, his opponent is also skilled in various martial arts disciplines. Jose prefers to avoid trash talk, but hopes his opponent will want to stand and bang. While he doesn't underestimate his opponent's abilities, he remains confident in his own skills and plans to win here tonight.
Let's bang, bro.
Adversary tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he fights out of Flash MMA, coming in at 5 foot 8 inches tall, 145 pounds, from Tucson, Louisiana, Chance Brissett.
Chance Brosette, man.
So Chance has dedicated 12 years to training and represents Flash MMA. This upcoming bout marks his 7th walk to the cage. He believes his skills are well-rounded and feels comfortable in any situation during the fight. Despite limited footage of his opponent, Chance anticipates a challenging matchup. He refrains from making predictions, but is prepared to adapt to whatever unfolds during the fight.
Yeah, Chance was pretty even kill, man, you know, and even looking at him right now, you know.
Very calm, very reserved.
It looks like he's just kind of savoring his energy for this fight.
Yeah, the crowd's going to spend more energy on his walkout song. Yeah, really calm. Eyes shut, relaxed, really focused. The experience that you're talking about, it kind of shows in his approach to the cage.
You know, it's funny, Jose here, I was about to call him Roberto. The last name Duran.
We go to round number 1.
But
Your
know,
official for the
I just
match,
realized the other
single
day
the match
that
is
fight
Joe
Domas was
Pepe.
in New Orleans.
You know, as big a boxing fan as I am, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's
oh
crazy.
my gosh, that's crazy. All right, we're about underway. And it's on. Touch of gloves, and here we go.
All right, let's see if we stand and bang. Ooh, nice
Another
side
side
kick.
kick, man. There's a
Look
lot
at
of side
this.
kicks tonight.
How about Roberto? Jose here going for the takedown when he said in his interview he wants to stand and bang.
I think he fooled us all.
Yeah, like, you know, I don't think he assumed I was just going to go to the corner of that guy and tell him that he wanted to stand and bang.
Guess what Jose said. I like Chance off the single. Actually tried to jump and throw a jump knee off of it. Didn't land, but I appreciate the effort.
I really liked the side kick too. I know he got caught there, but it was a good, well executed, fully extended side kick.
Yeah, give credit to Jose, because a side kick's one of the harder kicks. The way it retracts and the way it's horizontal like that, the way the knee can fold down, it's one of the harder kicks to catch.
Well, yeah, I mean, if thrown properly, you know, you're using your glute to throw that kick, which is, you know, really
you can always turn your knee down and kind of limp your leg out of it a lot of the time too. So it's not hard. It's much easier to catch a roundhouse kick or a front kick. A little bit of a stalemate against the cage.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if the referee maybe breaks him up here and puts him back in the center of the ring.
Yeah, not a lot of action happening. Chance turned him around though. Chance is the one putting the pressure on him, even though he was the one that was driven into the cage initially.
He's doing a good job of driving his right shoulder into Jose. Jose going for the guillotine now.
Chance hand fighting and defending it. I don't know if he wants to. I think he's maybe just doing that to get off the cage, or if he really wants to drop to his back with it.
Chance going for the single leg. Yeah, I don't see you know, Jose jumping in on this one.
I don't think so either.
I think he's just kind of fighting for position here.
Just trying to thwart some of his offense, make him react to it. Chance would really like to get that single, but Jose's doing a good job of holding his head up so he can't drop for it. Oh, wait, there we go, there we go.
Oh!
You see him really chewing on that leg trying to get that single. Oh, and a reversal from Jose, and then again back to the feet.
I don't know, Mike. I guess stand and bang means like tackle and grapple. You know?
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh, he tapped him here.
How about that?
Wow.
I guess it was hard for us to see that
I
angle we're at, but he
know.
must have been able to fold him into that head and arm because the arm was in on the guillotine.
Yeah, the
It
angle.
was more of a front headlock.
I really want to see the replay on this because the angle we had, we weren't able to really see it.
From that position, I did not expect to see a submission there.
You know, it's so funny, man. I don't know if I saw Jose throw one strike, and
Yeah.
he got a submission.
Fooled us all.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the very first round, in 2 minutes and 25 seconds by submission due to a neck
It was a neck
crank.
crank. Yeah,
I
we're hearing
can't
neck
hear
crank
you,
for,
Houma,
from
Louisiana. Give
one
it
of
up
the
for Jose Duran.
Well done, Jose Torres.
Duran.
All right, Duran. Well done, Roberto Duran.
Yeah. No mas. I'm gonna have to look more into what a Phoenix Castro is.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that myself. I like it, though. Yeah, I'd really like to see the replay on that. So I'm hearing neck crank is what they're telling us.
Well, this seemed to be a little bit earlier in the fight right here.
That
That's when
single.
Chance
He
got
chewed on that for a
takedown.
while.
Yeah. He was really cranking right there, and I think that's why he was able to get that reversal.
Yeah.
We
Breaks it
move
to
to
the
the
lower.
13th fight of the evening.
Great takedown.
Another MMA match. Ladies and gentlemen, remember it
And
is
then he had
brought
that
to you
underhook.
by
That's how he
In
was able
Your
to power him
Face
over.
Fight Productions.
Yeah, he just did
In
not let
the
go of
blue
that.
And actually,
corner,
he wrapped it up almost like a
representing
stars.
Team
Okay, that
Halaba
makes sense.
on
from
the
Tickfall,
spine.
Louisiana.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, that was impressive, man. I got to say, for a guy who said he wanted to come out and stand and bang, he threw me for a complete loop, and, he didn't let go of that neck once he got a hold of it.
No. All right.
All right,
3
moving
first-round finishes in a row.
I got to look over at Mike's card here because he gave mine away.
I'm generous.
Who got mine, by the way?
Some nice guy.
Oh, okay.
Just came by.
Some nice guy. You got my card. All right. Let me see here. Oh, this is Dorsa and Bucklew. All right, so
all right.
who's coming out first here? Dorsa is. Okay, so yeah, I didn't get to speak with Dorsa.
We've seen Buckaroo before. I think he's actually an LSU alumni, if I remember correctly. All right. Fight number 14, Dorsa and Buckaloo. Buck Nasty. I can't wait till we get to him just so I can hear you say Buck Nasty.
Well, I've listened to Buck Cherry a few times in my day, so. I'm not a big fan of that. So, Dorsa comes out here, big jump, stomps his feet on the ground, and
Ladies and gentlemen,
we've
at the
seen
beginning of our
fighters
bout,
injure
as Mr.
themselves
JP
doing that.
Absolutely
Buzz
right.
the national anthem,
And unless you came out and walk this cage, you never know where the soft spots and the hard spots are. And yeah, I just don't recommend that either.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't it, what's his name?
Oh, rolled his ankle at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
Who was that?
He won, but I think he was fighting Rodriguez. Yeah, you're Rodriguez. Yeah.
We had that
Yeah.
moment of, oh gosh, here we go.
I can't ever remember that guy's name.
I know exactly. I know
Yeah.
the fight you're talking about. At that same moment, I'm like, oh, well, wonderful. Here we go.
For William Buckaloo.
What do we know about Buckaroo?
Well, Will Bucklew, Buck Nasty is what they call him. Will is genuinely a kind individual. I had the opportunity to cook 60 gallons of pastelaya with Will for Terrebonne High School Wrestling Team fundraiser. Originally, he's from Columbus, Indiana. Will found love with a good Cajun woman and settled down here in Bayou Country. He trains out of Blacklist Martial Arts, and this is his 3rd fight inside the cage. Despite facing some challenges in his journey, Will believes he is now hitting his stride. He dedicated himself to rigorous training in his striking, and he is eager to demonstrate his improved skills here tonight.
Outstanding. Wish you brought some of that pastelaya with him.
Well, I tell you, man, that was a very interesting day. I'll have to tell you about that one time.
I would like to hear it.
Oh my gosh.
I like the song. I like the Dagestani beard as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout
I'm
is an
pumped for these
MMA
guys. I don't know if you
match.
remember, man. Will did have a really tough matchup last time.
We're
a
ready
really tough
for
fight.
round
But,
number
I'm
one.
excited to see him back in here
Your
again.
judge overseeing
That's always the
is
toughest part, I
Dr.
think, is when
Rob
you go through these losses in your life to make that walk again, and he did it, So now here we go.
That's what it takes to grow. And I'll tell you, man, you see a man with a beard, no mustache, and a cauliflower ear. That's a good time, good man you want to make friends with. You're asking, that's not someone you want trouble with. And here we go. Will's stance looks a little tightened up. His elbows are in now. I like his striking, his stance a little bit better. You can tell he's been working.
Yeah.
Still got that strong come forward style.
Yeah, he definitely brings the pressure there.
Yeah, I don't
I'd
think
love
he
to see
knows any other
a
way.
little bit more head movement from him.
Especially if he's coming forward like that. Get your head off the center line a bit.
He may be trying to go for a takedown, though. I know he's definitely closing the distance.
Yeah. He's cut off the ring, too. He's walking him down nice. Dorsey's showing good side-to-side movement, that pressure of his own. Here comes
There we
Dorsey
go,
with some
Will.
strikes, and Will's got
a
couldn't
double
get
there.
his hands together, though. And then Dorsey's on the head, trying to make pressure himself. Got one underhook of his own. Strong pressure from Bucklew.
Yeah, Will is driving him hard to the cage. He might get a takedown here. Got it. Good
Pure
job.
strength and muscle, man. That's a powerful guy.
He needs to definitely go to his left side there.
Yeah, guillotine's in. It's under his chin, too. He's on the right side. Bucklew's going to have to address this. I think he just separated his hands. Good. Yeah, he's flattened that leg out trying to come around. Dorsey's got to address that right leg. That knee's going to get pressed to the ground. He's going to come around past his guard. And you see as he's reaching over the top, trying to close that little window.
Yeah, it looks like Dorsey's trying to, maybe reverse here or no, what is
Maybe a rubber guard?
Yeah.
It's a long way
Yeah,
to
it
go
is.
for a rubber guard.
Very interesting.
He's got a lot of territory to cover. But yeah, there he goes. Yeah, looking for that rubber guard.
It's dangerous doing that, man. You put a lot of pressure on your own knee.
I'll tell you what, there's no rubber guard in my future. But it will pin you down. It's a good way to control the posture and free up a hand. I mean, there's for those of you that can do it, it's not a bad strategy. Yeah, that's a solid rubber guard. And there are submissions, Google Platas, and all that stuff that could happen from here, whole Plata sequences, and there's a lot could happen.
I think he's trying to get that foot around his head.
Yeah. That is a posture breaker for sure.
And what Will has to worry about too is his right leg there.
Surprised he didn't replace his guard when he had that good rubber guard. He never took the left foot out, the left butterfly hook out. Or the right, I'm sorry.
There is possibility for a triangle.
He's got to free that right. I guess there's a lot of pressure from Bucklew on that right leg still, because that butterfly hook, he can't free it. Interesting first round.
Yeah, very interesting. It looked like Dorsey had the advantage there in the striking, but with the takedown and Will, kind of controlling most of the round, that might have went to him.
It might have. There was an ebb and flow in that grappling that was really interesting. It was Will very strong in the beginning, and then Dorsey kind of slowly fighting to that rubber guard, and then maybe he left that right butterfly hook in for a reason. Maybe he thought he was going to do something with that. So you can see that he was trying to employ a strategy on the bottom as well that made Will have to respond to it. So very interesting round. I'm not sure they would want to score that. The takedown might have been the difference in that round.
Yeah, I think so too,
And
Mike.
then it's been putting Will on top as well, even though Dorsey was doing good things on the bottom. Interesting to see he's used more energy in that.
Well, it looks like Will might have expended a lot of energy in that first round. He's taking
Seems
some
that
big
way a
breaths
bit,
here,
doesn't it? Yeah, I think so too. I think Dorsey looks a little more composed. But Bucklew has no quit. He will go, whether he's tired or not. All right, touch him up, and we're on with round two. Dorsey's measuring up. You can see he's looking to counter strike and catch Bucklew coming in.
Yeah, that was kind of a light inside leg kick. He was just kind of like,
He didn't get what he wanted, but he was trying to walk him onto something.
Right, it was moving a pawn there.
That's right. Good job by Will to avoid that and get the clinch that he wanted.
I like this little inside knee to the thigh there by Will.
Mm-hmm.
He's applying the pressure here, and those little inside hits like to the thigh can add up over time.
Absolutely.
I'd like to see him do a little more of that actually.
Even though Dorsey's working for that underhook, Will's getting close to get his hands closed and an elbow collapse, so we might still see a takedown here.
We got the action right in front of us here, ladies and gentlemen.
Will drops for a double.
He got his hands together here.
Dorsey's looking to with those underhooks to pull him up, not let him sink down on the hips. But I think he's going to pull his hips off the cage, and here he
There we
goes.
go.
And he's got the takedown.
Oh, he
great
didn't.
balance by Dorsey. Getting that foot down.
Right, he did a great job of kind of keeping his left leg straight.
Yeah, threw the kickstand out at the last second. Well done. I don't think Buckley's giving up on that double, though. He's going to try to scoop those hips off the cage again.
Yeah, you know, if Buckley would like go to one side here and just hook one of those legs with his own leg, he might be able to get that takedown.
Switching to a single might not be the worst idea either, like he's doing right now. Excellent job. He could run the pipe and try to get that elevation now from this side, or drive him over that other leg. And switch and bring him back the other way.
He might be taking your advice. There he goes.
There he goes.
Right
there he goes. Man, great balance by Dorsa, though.
Yeah, you're right, man. Look at that one leg. He's just staying up.
Buckley's not doing anything wrong there, man. He's doing a great offensive attempt, but Dorsa's just doing a really, really good job of keeping his balance.
You're right. I think Buckley's going to try to hang on to this here, and if he can, maybe, you know, bring some of his weight to his right side, he might be able to get that takedown.
Yeah. Dorsa escapes that leg again. Got those legs spread. He's got a good, solid base. And Buckley lost the grip. Dorsa might even be looking to make some room for a knee.
Yeah, Dorsa did a good job of getting that underhook right there.
They're just prying him off the hips. And Buckley driving towards the hips again. Lots of power, lots of determination. And we're taking it back to the center. Ref's seen enough. And here comes Dorsa.
Nice, good punches there. It was a great combination by Dorsa. Now he's applying pressure to Will against the cage. He's going for a single leg of his own.
It's good balance by Buckley. Not having it.
Yeah, it looks like Will might get away from this round without getting taken down.
Yeah, I think so. Excellent round, too.
Yeah, I think we could be going into a one-on-one situation here.
I think I would agree with that.
Round
Yeah.
number one comes to an end. Thank you, Southland Dive.
I'll tell you what, that could have been really bad for Dorsa. Will was doing a lot of really good things and really working for those takedowns. But it was just exceptional balance and timing to keep his feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move to
There's a few times he locked his hands on the double. He had the hips. He switched to the single. He got elevation, but he just wasn't able to put the finishing touches on those takedowns thanks to Dorsa's balance.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting third round. You know, I'm kind of excited to see how either of these guys approach this round, knowing that it's probably like 1-1, and this round could decide it all.
I agree, and I think Dorsa, he definitely, Buckley's been putting the force in, but I think Dorsa was forced to expend more energy than he would have liked to defending those takedowns. So it'll be interesting to see what he has in the tank going into this third.
That was a good look there of Derek Bro, you know, former mixed martial artist himself, coaching William Bucklew. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, round number 3.
And here we go, round number 3. Touch the gloves, and it's on. And man, Buckley's coming right in.
Oh, that was
And
a look.
look at Dorsa forced him to clinch this time.
Yeah, that was kind of a soft little roundhouse there to the body by Bucklew.
It was.
Yeah.
We've got an equitable exchange in the pummel here, with Dorsa pushing Buckley into the cage. Buckley trying to pummel in, trying to get double unders. And Dorsa's just denying it. Oh, but no, he's got him. Double underhooks with his hands clasped to see he drop down and get his hips. Dorsa with over, and he pummels back in with his own underhook. It is a grueling way to fight, man. These guys are working really hard in these clinches for the advantage. Oh, and to the back. Oh, and Dorsa spins back into it. Buckley had an advantage for a moment.
Yeah, you can tell this is starting to wear on Dorsa a little bit, man. Just the
think so.
pressure, just a guy just glued to you.
I think he's being forced to work a little bit harder than he really would like to. And then here's that single, and there's the elevation, and I think he gets what he wanted in the second round.
That is a big takedown for William Bucklew, man. If there's anything he needed right now, it was a buck nasty takedown.
He's going to have to watch out for that triangle with the leg over the shoulder. It's a passing attempt, but also it looks like Dorsa has an educated guard, so I would be interested to see what's going to happen here. That fence is a factor. He is really folded up against it.
Yeah, you know, you'd almost think that William might be in a better position. Exactly. I was just going to say move to your right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that gives him the guard pass. Good job by Dorsa getting to the side, posting up, trying to use the fence to stand up. And Buckley puts the pressure on him.
Yeah, I love this pressure, but yeah, Bucklew definitely should be throwing a couple strikes here in some capacity, you know, just to really put in the eyes of the judges, you know, I got him here, I'm keeping him here, and I'm you know, enforcing some of my will on him.
Yeah. And again with another pass.
Yeah,
I
great
think we're
job.
seeing just the edge coming off of Dorsa a lot, just with the amount of energy he's been forced to put out. Still educated defense, but man, Buckley's pressure starting to pay off. He's got the underhook. He's looking to post, get against the cage, and stand up again. But man, there's a lot of pressure on top from Buckley. He goes that way, Buckley's going to take his back. He's got to be careful. He's giving his back, looking for another guard, trying to get his butterflies in. Oh, got a Khabib. If he wraps his legs, it's good. And full mount. Yeah, you can see that one coming. Just chipping away at him, isn't he?
Yeah, that might be the new term for that there, huh? The Khabib.
That's what we call it. You guys call it that? that little mount when you cross the legs underneath?
First time I've heard that, but
yeah.
It makes sense. It's the only time you see it, huh?
Oh, yeah, he made that famous. And we got a full mount now from Buckley. He's really starting to impose as well, and that is the fight. Man, excellent job by both guys. I mean, Dorsey really showed some resilience in those clinches and really worked hard to get what he wanted, but Buckley I don't think was going to be denied today. Excellent, excellent pressure. And a great show of sportsmanship by both guys. Fantastic. And Dorsey showed great sportsmanship raising Buckley's hand. Thank you. All right, waiting for the judge's decision now. Dorsey gets a great reaction from the crowd, and well-deserved. Both these guys showed an excellent effort. Really great fight. And Buckley raises his hand and gets an equal cheer. And we were waiting for the judge's decision. Shouldn't be too long to tally this card. I think they pretty obvious how this one went. Both men playing to the crowd, and the referee's getting involved now as well. And here comes the decision. Everybody here having a great time tonight. Tell you what, if you haven't been out to a CWC yet, you guys need to get a ticket. You need to come out, man. It is a great time. There's nobody in this place that's not having a good time tonight. The decision isn't even read yet, and they're posing for pictures. Not sure why we're still waiting for the decision. If I was Buckley, that might make me a little nervous. All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scorecards are in. 3 judges, Todd Singletary, Chris Dupree, and Joe Pepe, score the fight 29-28 for your winner.
2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. Marine veteran William Buckley.
Yeah, I'd say we would all agree with that. Great job for Buckley. All his hard work has paid off, man. He came off some disappointing matches in the past, and I think the effort he's put in, working with Blacklist and with Derek Rose, has really paid off. And he fought a great fight tonight. That's a happy man right there. Well earned, sir. Well earned.
Oh. Tonight? Family dinner at 10:30? That's all you. What family's in town? My parents. What? You should have brought them, dude. Yeah. I mean, the hotel.
All right, I believe we're moving on to fight 16. We did have a fight before that, but for some reason, that fight is not going to happen, but we have Wright versus Smith coming up, I believe. And a loud cheer and applause from the crowd as Buckley takes his leave of the cage. Excellent performance.
Man, I got to tell you, Mike, I'm so proud of that guy.
We move to fight
to go through what he went through at CWC32 and to come right back in here,
Please make
CWC32,
welcome our
and
first
just fight
fighter,
his ass off
William
and
Wright.
pull off a victory against a tough opponent. It says so much to the human spirit, and that like we go through things in life, man. We're gonna get knocked down, but in order to get back on a high horse, you have to get back on.
The fighter
I
from
couldn't agree more. I think the crowd's, you saw the pop from the
make
crowd. The respect between the two
welcome
fighters.
William
You see the pride in his coach's
Wright.
face. You see Derek Rose and everybody. You see the work that they put into it. And man, this was a great moment for them. It's really well deserved.
Absolutely, that was just incredible.
And great sportsmanship to the fighters. You can see they brought out the best in each other. Before the decision was even read, they were taking pictures together, and it was really fantastic. Twin Wolves. Might need one of them t-shirts. Love the name. We are on the fight number 16, Wright versus Smith.
All right. I'm looking here, and I'm pretty sure this is Will Wright. You know, it was very interesting talking to this guy yesterday because he said his name real fast. You know, he said Will Power Wright, and I thought his last name was Power Wright. So like I ended up writing that down, but you know, then I looked at the card here and I was like, oh, this guy's name is Wright, and his nickname here is Power, and he goes by Will Power.
I like it.
You know, I love it, man. So Will Power Wright, known as Will Power, has appropriately chosen a creative nickname that plays on his actual name. Will says he has meticulously trained every facet of his game to ensure that there are no weaknesses. Tonight he competes for the amateur featherweight CWC title. While he has claimed titles in karate and jiu-jitsu, he seeks his first MMA title. With an undefeated record
Once again,
of 4-0,
ladies and gentlemen,
he
William
anticipates
Wright.
making it 5-0 after tonight. When asked if he had studied footage
And
of his
we meet
opponent,
his
he
opponent
confidently
tonight,
stated,
fighting
"I
out of the
don't
blue
need to.
corner,
He
ladies
needs to
and
worry about me."
gentlemen.
Will believes he is
Please make
prepared to secure the
welcome
victory regardless of
Adrian
where the
Smith.
fight takes place.
Outstanding.
And good old Ricky False there was coming up to, I guess, shake my hand or something, but in the middle, everybody.
Oh, no, I missed Ricky.
Every time somebody wants to talk, it's always when we're in the middle of doing something.
Exactly. Hey, well, Ricky, if you check out the stream, man, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, man, that guy is definitely a legend of this
local
town,
legend
right?
for sure.
You went to some of the fights back in the day?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think I saw his last fight was in this building, if I remember correctly. I think he did a Muay Thai fight.
He had many fights in this building.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
fought Justin Vernon.
He did. They did. Another legend of this town.
All right, here we go. So Will Wright's opponent, Adrian Smith. There's another guy I didn't really get to speak with, but I am kind of pumped to watch this here because, you know, as I mentioned, Will Power himself said he doesn't need to worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried for him.
He said Adrian needs to worry.
You know what? I like his confidence.
Me too, man. So we're going to see what happens here.
Houma, Louisiana. This is a featherweight CWC title match. You are talking about two guys fighting for that belt that goes around the ring. First, fighting out of the blue corner, he makes his way out of Harker Heights, Texas, fighting from Twin Wolves MMA. He is 5'9" tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. He is 4-0. Ladies and gentlemen of Houma, please make welcome William Power Wright.
There he is, Mr. Will Power himself. And
His adversary this afternoon fighting out of the red corner. He is from Picayune, Mississippi, fighting and representing the Gold Champ, Gold Dragon MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, he stands at 5'10" tall, 145 pounds. Has a record of 5 wins and 1 loss, 2 by technical knockout, 1 by submission, and 2 by decision. Would you please make welcome Adrian, the Trouble Man Smith. This is a three-minute round title featherweight fight. Your referee for the evening is Dr. Rob Sherman.
Ends in an armbar.
Yeah.
It was pretty prophetic.
he finished Chuck Norris in a guillotine.
That's right.
Most people don't know that. They don't want to claim that, but it happened.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
I think we're on the same page, Mike. These guys are wasting no time.
You are not wrong.
Oh,
wow.
Nice roundhouse kick to the body. And then he followed it with a straight jab. I really like that.
Man, we got some fast, athletic young men here, man. This is a good fight.
You know, to think, Mike, one day you and I are going to have called one of these fighters who makes the walk on a very big stage.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
I love that idea. This cage fight here, this battle of the underhooks and the pummel, man, is such a big part of MMA. It's really interesting, and it takes so much energy.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, man. I was sitting at a local restaurant the other night watching the PFL, and there was this lady next to me who she just didn't understand it. She's like, what are they doing? They're just catching their breath. And I was like, man,
No,
there's
it's the
so
opposite.
much going on right now.
It's a chess match going on right now, and they're with a lot of consequence. Oh, we got the takedown off the single.
Yeah, a little bit of willpower. Got Will there.
Yeah, dude.
And here we are. He's in a half guard position, I believe.
Half guard is an interesting position because depending on the position of each person, it could be the advantage for the guy on the top or the advantage for the guy on the bottom. Right now, I'd say Will, because he's got him flattened out, he's got head control. He's got the advantage in the half guard.
You know, not only that, Mike, you know, having been a karate practitioner, he's got a wide base, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, you know, guys that are in this kind of position with a wide base are harder to flip over or, you know, reverse. Will might be in a position here to get full mount.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Smith needs to get that underhook and get onto his side. But when you're flattened out in half guard like this, I mean, you're at a disadvantage. I mean, you could lock down, you could do a few things, but it's only a matter of time for he drives his knee through like he's doing and flattens you out and really just cooks you. Got that good shoulder pressure right now. But now he's turned a little bit onto his side. If he can get his right underhook, which he's doing, and stay off his back, he can start to get a little bit of that pressure off and just control that danger arm so he doesn't get punched.
Yeah, Will doesn't seem to be in a hurry here to pass this position. I think he feels dominant, and he's kind of trying to hold it there.
He's going to get his back taken. Got to be careful.
Smith going for the single leg there. He's right back to
where
his
we
back.
started. He's got a little bit better position, though. He's got a little bit of underhook. If you can't get a frame, at least get that underhook. You can start looking maybe to come out to the side. But he's turning the wrong way. This has been a pretty dominant position for willpower.
Yeah, I would say
Position
that.
dominant round.
Yeah, I would say that round definitely went to Will.
Yeah.
Round number one comes to a close. Thank you. Zadiko
Smith taking some
Davidson.
big breaths here.
Big motorcycles that legends
It's hard to
ride.
carry your own
Zadiko's
weight
Harley
around, you
Davidson.
know, much less another
Round number
man's.
two.
He was held
brought to you
flat.
by
Willpower
Bourgeois Big Market.
shoulder on his neck for a good period of that round, and that's definitely not very comfortable. Will looks pretty composed, breathing but not too hard. I think he measured his energy pretty well in that round.
Yeah, you know, that's the mark of someone with good cardio, right? You know, like oftentimes people think, oh, if you can run real fast and far, you could have the best cardio in here, and that's not the case in a fight. A fight is managing energy.
That's it. And then the measure that minute you get to recover. You know, everybody's gonna get tired during the match, but when you go sit on that stool for that minute, how fast do you recover? How fast does your heart rate come down? And that's what really tells you. You can't freak out because you get tired. You're gonna get tired. But can you recover in that minute and start again from scratch? And that's what really shows if you're in shape.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man.
And Will appears to be.
Here we go, starting off quick again. Will going for the takedown, presses him against the fence.
Smith's got to fight for that underhooks. Got to steer him and turn him, but man, running that single hard, and there's the takedown.
He got it.
Working that half guard again, but it's a flat half guard. It's carrying the pressure. That butterfly's not going to do him a lot of good. Then he can go to full guard.
That might have been his best bet right there.
I think so, too. At least from there, he could extend his legs away and get some of that pressure off of him.
Yeah, if he's able to get his feet on his hips there, he can, you know.
Kick him off, try and get to his feet. I mean, there's some options here other than just carrying his weight. He's looking to get up, but no control position, and Will's got some heavy hips on him. He's going to scoop that leg out again. Not too bad by the Smith. Well, we're going to drop for that single again, perhaps. And there it is. And turns him, and he's down again.
Proving the Coast Guard 1 JO at a time.
Yeah, Will is enforcing his will here, you know.
That is correct.
Yeah, he definitely
He has the power to enforce his will.
You can look at him too. He has a very large frame, you know.
Yeah.
So with that upper
Big,
body
heavy
strength,
hips.
man, it's just hard to outwork a guy like that.
And this is a smashing half guard.
That gets mad.
I mean, Smith has no frames. He has no way to get to alleviate the pressure that's on him. He's carrying all his weight right now.
These guys still going?
He got a full mount? Yeah, it looks like he did. And
the
there's
arm
the
bar.
arm bar.
Oh,
Beautifully done.
no.
Thumbs up, hips are in, presses his knees. It's only a matter of time where that arm's going to go.
Look at this,
Oh,
man.
wait, his head's out.
Oh, wait, he got
Belly down, arm bar's even worse. Oh, I don't want to watch.
I don't want to see that shit break.
He's got the angle though. Smith might be all right. Maybe not.
Oh, here we go, belly
Maybe
down.
not. Oh, he does not want to tap.
Yeah, he tapped.
Okay, thank God.
I gotta go home.
I don't like to see the arm.
Man, no doubt, man. And let me tell you, Mike, with you and I right here, that would have sounded like a bullet.
Yeah, I do not enjoy that sound. I'm glad he made the wise decision.
Yeah. Well, an impressive performance by Will Power.
I think I'd call it dominant.
Will Wright, huh? Yeah, Will Power Wright. He's
Yeah.
just got an all-around good name, Will Power.
There's a lot you can do with it, right?
And if he's knocking people out, he's got a power right, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of ways we could go.
Yeah, you know, it's a really good name. But you know what? He called it, man. He said he would leave this fight 5-0, and he would walk away with gold wrapped around his waist.
Wasn't wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 2 at 2 minutes and 14 seconds, by way of submission through an armbar, ladies and gentlemen, your new featherweight CWC title holder, the blue corner, William Power Wright.
Hey, I already know it's hard to buckle that thing in. When you and I held it earlier, man, I couldn't snap it in either. So.
Just throw it over your shoulder. It looks cool too.
Right, no doubt.
Excellent job by Will Power. He decisive, determined, educated.
Ladies and gentlemen, as William Power Wright celebrates, we take a 5-minute recess for our 2 final bouts. It is the co-title event and the main event of the evening still coming your way. Take 5 minutes to find you
a lot of
something.
fireworks going off. He weathered some of the storm from his opponent, brought it to the ground, and just enforced his will. You know, exactly what his name is, man, Will Power. And I'm super pumped to see this guy defend this belt.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you can't keep this fight on your feet with Mr. Powers, you're going to have a tough night because those lanes that he likes to travel, he is very dominant in. I wonder if he let off this arm a little bit in the VRB because I'm surprised that didn't tap or break right there.
Yeah, he might have been a little bit nice with it,
He might have been a
huh?
little nice with it because it was, I think he was waiting for the tap.
And look, this is an amateur title fight, right? So, Will Power here, he's going 5-0. I don't know how many positions he's been like that in a big fight like this, but he might have learned something that, sometimes you just got to go for it, and if your opponent doesn't tap, it's on them, you know? Because had Smith, slipped out of that.
And he got close.
Yeah, it might have changed some things,
And credit to Smith, he didn't want to quit. He had a will to win, and he was trying, but that was just a little bit of a hole too deep.
Well, only 2 fights left, my friend.
Yeah.
The
wow,
co-main and the main, huh? Yeah, it's very fast.
Oh wow. Co-main and main event fights left.
Every time we get to these last couple, I always feel like my head's just in a space. I'm like, what am I saying things right? Is it flowing?
Especially if the fights get exciting like this. I'm not exactly always the most eloquent person. I just being a fan, just enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of what you and I are up here. We're very lucky and blessed to do this, and as we take a photo op there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, very lucky and blessed to do this. Get good seats. Watch some local young mixed martial artists.
And to your point, man, maybe one of these days when we saw these fights that we called that we see one of these guys in UFC or a PFL or something or a Bellator. That'll be really, really cool.
Yeah, look, that's
I'll tell
really,
you what, it's gonna be the young Hollowbox.
You're absolutely right.
That's who we're gonna see.
Hey,
yeah.
and you know what's cool about that is we can say we the first to call him.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I remember him when he was 4.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you know, it'd be really cool if they show the highlight and we get to listen to our
What?
commentary, huh?
Or terrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, that's me.
That's awesome. Yeah, or they'll show some of the clips of when they were young, and that'll be one of the fights that we called. That'll be really cool.
Yeah, man.
We're laughing now, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
Yeah, look, that's why I do this, though, man. It's opportunity. I think that's what life is mostly about, is opportunity.
Sure.
There's many people kind of going throughout life to try to figure out how much they can get, and whether that be monetary or financial. But really, what you get is an opportunity. You get an opportunity to just to live in this world with other people and you get to see their experience and share yours.
It's about showing up and appreciating it. All right, I think we're in an intermission. Well, I'll tell you what, there's been some highlight reels tonight. I mean, I'm watching the replays here, and
yeah, look, this was a fun card, man.
fun card, right?
Hey, I can't think of a fight that was really boring.
No, we've had some young guys were great. We've had submissions. We've had knockouts. We had a tag team fight, which was just a blast.
Yeah, the tag team match is so fun to watch. I imagine it's
a belt.
He's right, a belt. I imagine it's fun to watch on TV, but to see it here live in person is just incredible. I truly think
There's not a person in this crowd who's not into those tag team
you
bouts that
have
we
to come here and see it, man. It is insane to watch in person.
And I'm not saying we need a whole card of them. It still could be like a fun thing, but one or two of them, and we need a belt on the line. I think Ty and Cody need to go, and they need to fight for that belt.
Yeah, and it's funny though. How do you do that? Because I mean, as its popularity increases, will there be weight classes? I mean, was there a weight class here? How does it work?
Yeah, I think they're just doing whatever they want to do, and it's awesome.
Well, here we go. Here's a replay
Yeah,
of it
here we
right
go.
now, man. Like
you can see the evolution from the last time that Ty was in one of these to where they are now, and the effort that they put into their strategy and how they employed it. The tagging with the foot, and the rolling them back into the corner, and the quick tags, like 6 tags, like within a minute on one time. Really fantastic. I mean, it's super fun.
Yeah, no doubt. It's like we talked about. Ty got to do this match at the last CWC
That's right.
event, and he definitely got so much experience from that he was able to just pass that knowledge on.
Part of the difference, and Cody's
Yeah.
been on that, and they really did a great job together.
Yeah.
And the pace, that's one thing you see when these tag team matches. Because you only have so much time to work and you want to cook the person, you want to tag them out, this is a pace that you don't see in a normal grappling match. The whole thing's a scramble. It's a scramble from start to finish.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, man? You could see some guys like, Listy and Phage here walk out and think, oh, man, these are some cannonballs.
Yeah.
But in jiu-jitsu, that don't matter.
No. And
You
they're
know?
going to be better for it. Now that they've done it, they're going to have a strategy next time they come in and do it. So
Yeah.
it's hilarious. I mean, but usually sometimes when you watch submission grappling, especially no-gi, the scramble is the fun part. That's when the action's happening. And this whole thing is a scramble from start to finish.
It really is, man. And I think that the thing that's so great is that at any moment, somebody else can get tagged in.
Yeah.
So like there's a guy here who could be in a dominant position, but if the guy he's on is close enough to stick his foot out,
As we
his
saw.
partner can come in. That's
And then when they lose the guy out of the corner, you hear the whole crowd go, oh! So you see the crowd picking up on it. It's just a good time. And you're seeing great jiu-jitsu. It's not like it's such a gimmick that you're not seeing great jiu-jitsu. You're seeing really good jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, absolutely. I think next go round, if we know for sure there's a tag team jiu-jitsu match on the card,
I'm campaigning.
there needs to be a belt.
It needs to be a belt.
And we need to market this so we can get
Yeah.
some people in here, because
That's right.
to see it live is just so cool.
I'm going to make a prediction. There's going to be a day when these kids get so popular doing the tag team that it's going to headline one of these cards.
Oh, you know what? That's a bold prediction, but I like it. Yeah.
It's just so fun.
Yeah, it really is, man. Listen, at the end of the day, if the fans are invested, it'll happen.
That's right. That's right. No, man, that is a good time.
Well, we're just
So we got an
chilling.
intermission. If you want
Yeah.
to jump back and fire up some pastelaria or something, I wouldn't be mad at you.
Yeah, look, man. I don't know about you, but you know the beef jerky is wearing thin.
We appreciate you guys, but bourgeois boys, but we're about through this bag.
Yeah. The only thing about the bourgeois beef jerky is it's low carb.
Yeah. But I love carbs.
Okay, pretty damn good, Joe.
That is good stuff right there.
That was so good.
Of the evening.
All right, I think we're getting ready to start it up again.
That's a victory.
I know, right?
Is the next fight happening?
Oh, this was a fight. I really enjoyed these guys.
Yeah.
Both these gentlemen, man, what a great fight. Probably one of the best kickboxing matches I've seen in a while.
Now it happened really fast early in the fight. That right there, was that the early in the fight, or did he do a spinning hook kick around here?
I think it was a regular hook kick.
Okay.
I think it was a rear leg hook kick, which he stepped forward and then turned into like a Ponde kind of hook kick.
Right on.
Yeah, that was a really fun kick. There it is right there. They showed it again.
Yeah, that was a fun fight right there.
Not easy to throw.
That might be fight of the night.
I'll tell you what, if it's definitely striking matches, I think so.
Yeah.
And I think he's doing a really good job of turning his hips over at the end of those kicks. So he's whipping them fast, but he's turning that hip over the end so they have authority.
If that's not fight of the night, then it's possibly the tag team jiu-jitsu match. You know?
Yeah, that was the crowd pleaser for sure.
Oh, look, the crowd is getting a nice look.
Oh, a
of
little behind-the-scenes action there.
Technical stuff there, huh?
So many colors and buttons.
You know, the first time we did this was, a couple fights ago. I guess it was CWC30. And I didn't even know they were showing us on screen because the screen was like behind us.
I know. Yeah, me too.
And then like all of a sudden I looked, I was like, oh, that's us.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, there's our buzzing. It was nice not having it for a while.
Yeah. Nice little buzzing in the ear. Well, 2 fights left, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm pretty excited for the co-main event because we have a female fight.
Now we're ready. Ladies and
flyweight
gentlemen, the next event is your
Co-main event of the
main
evening.
event. It is a women's match, 3 5-minute rounds. It is their both pro MMA debut match. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our first fighter coming out of the blue corner. It is Corey Hill.
So another thing I'd love to say about why I love MMA is I don't think there's another sport that respects women's sports as much as MMA does. The UFC, the biggest fight promotion in the world, women headline those cards, and they're every bit as exciting as the men's fights, and they're every bit as respected. And there's not many other sports that have a men's equivalent that's as equally as popular. I mean, there's gymnastics, of course, and swimming and things, but as far as an equivalent sport, I don't think there's another one. It's definitely not boxing, and I love boxing, but they do not respect the women's fighting as much as they respect the UFC and an MMA respects women's fighting.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, and it took a while for the UFC to get on board with that.
Right.
You know, there were other organizations that you kind of have to give credit to, like Strikeforce.
Absolutely.
You know, they were doing it big, and I think the UFC finally saw, all right, man, this is a thing.
Yeah.
And Dana White himself actually went out there, watched some fights, and realized, all right, I need to get on this train.
Yeah. And since they got behind it, you see the level of women's fighting is every bit as sophisticated as the men's, and often more entertaining. It's just amazing. Just the equity you see in women's competitive MMA and the level of competition and the stars that have arisen from it. And I have no problem sitting down and watching an MMA card that's headlined by a ladies fight because they are fantastic.
Oh, no doubt, absolutely. Well, this is Corey Hill walking out here for a women's flyweight match, our co-main event of the evening. She looks to be very composed.
Not to mention how tough these women are.
You know, I was watching something the other day talking about long hair in jiu-jitsu, and it was really an interesting take that, you know, the people that train with other people may have long hair and they're not necessarily putting it up, and your partner, you know, might be kind of nice about it and not necessarily go hard under the neck.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you kind of get a false sense of reality thinking, oh, I'm doing good at this. And there's many of them, they say they go into professional fights and your opponent don't care and your hair gets ripped and pulled.
Yeah, without even intentionally pulling it, just the act of putting it out for sure. It's a totally different story.
Yeah. So that's why Corey Hill here has her hair completely braided up, you know, in a nice tight ponytail, so that if there's any position she's in, you know, it can kind of move without really hurting her.
Just to respect to sit in a chair that long and the pain it takes to get cornrows like that. Respect.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, I would think you have a little bit of a headache taking those out or something.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
You know, like,
I mean, again, I don't have a lot to go on, but from what I've heard.
And ladies and gentlemen, we meet her opponent for the evening.
Like that.
Please make welcome Sarah Davila.
Really relaxed, really focused in the cage.
Yeah, she does have great composure right now. Just nice slow walk, slow movement, just kind of keeping herself
in the moment.
Exactly.
Does it say Team Quest on her singlet?
Sure does.
Huh. Interesting.
I mean, you know, sometimes they have like, you know, little subsidiary type, you know, because I think what's the big one? Is it AKA or
American Top Team?
Yeah, yeah, American Top
Cypress
Team.
Creek.
There's another one like out of
yeah, they
somewhere.
have franchises even in South Florida. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
from there originally. There's like dozens of ATT schools around.
Yeah.
Besides the headquarters of Cypress Creek.
All right, coming to the cage is Sarah Davila. She is known as the Assassin.
Nice.
Sarah is a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, represents JM Modern Jiu-Jitsu and Core UFC Gym in Baton Rouge. She brings 9 years of dedicated jiu-jitsu training and 6 years of fighting experience to the cage. She is aware of her opponent's formidable grappling skills. However, Sarah remains highly confident in her own jiu-jitsu abilities. Sarah emphasizes her versatility as a well-rounded fighter. She prepares to endure a grueling 15-minute battle regardless of where the fight leads. In her own words, I am prepared for 15 minutes of hell.
Outstanding. I think this looks like a fantastic main event.
Yeah, you talk to a lady like that with that type of tenacity, man, you know, it gets me pumped up to watch her fight.
Yeah, I like the Kill Bill.
Yeah, that is solid, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
It's also like a remix, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fight co-main event promises
here we go.
to be
Round number one.
that in-your-face fighting is sure proud
These
to
are
present.
some
One of
badass
epic
composed
proportion.
women.
It is a
You can
women's
just tell.
MMA match. They are both a pro MMA debut match. Ladies and gentlemen, our first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner at 5 foot 5 inches tall, 125 pounds, representing Team Quest MMA, making her home all the way from Crenshaw, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, make noise for the ladies' point of view, the one and only Corey Hill. And Corey's adversary, fighting out of the red corner. She is represented by the Modern Jiu-Jitsu as well as Core UFC Gym. Hailing from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, she as well is a first pro debut MMA match. 3 5-minute rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Sarah the Assassin Davila. Your referee for the bout tonight is Mr. Joe Pippi.
Oh, they are ready to go. And we're off. Round one. Co-main event of the evening.
This is what my ears sound like, ladies and gentlemen.
Sharing with the crowd.
That's what we listen to.
Yeah, it's fun. Very composed. Both looking to press an advantage.
Nice little left hook there. Inside leg kick. Oh, nice right hand by Hill.
Doubles up on it.
Ooh.
Wears it well. Fires back a right hand of her own.
Oh, man, dude. Hill's got some nice hands here.
She does. Davila's wearing it well, though.
She's keeping her hands up, and when she throws right down the barrel.
Davila's still stalking forward. She's not deterred. Little body kick returns the favor. Davila moving her head on the outside. I like that. Strong feeling out round. Hill with a body kick. Davila pressing in, almost eats the right hand again.
Hill's just staying tight, you know. Everything she throws is tight. She keeps her arms tight.
Davila pressing forward. Chin's a little bit in there. Got to be careful with that, and we finally have a clinch.
That was some good pressure there by the assassin.
Exchanges on the cage. We got Davila pressing in now.
I like the pressure she's applying here.
And now we got double underhooks by Hill. Davila wraps over. Keeping her from dropping down on the hips. And there's a takedown by Hill.
Wow.
Davila, now this is a better half guard. You can see her getting to her side straight away, not taking the pressure, looking to hide her head.
I like her grips there too, Mike.
Yeah, this is a definitely different half guard, very educated half guard.
Applying pressure there with the elbow. When you do that, it kind of forces your opponent to move into a position that favors you.
You can see Hill can't quite. Oh, no, she's kind of maybe pushing her flat, but still having trouble putting her weight on her, like we saw earlier with Will Power, with that smashing half guard. Davila's definitely got a better, safer half guard. She's fighting for that underhook. Hill's doing a good job of controlling that outside arm. She doesn't want to give it back to her.
An Americana? Or?
Yeah, it's just exactly what she's doing. You call it, Jason. And now we're back to no, I don't think she took full guard. It maintains the half guard. Good frame.
She has a very wide base. It allows her to maintain this position.
Hill looking to step over, but that hook is still inside. Phil doing a good job controlling that danger arm. Got the 2-on-1 to keep from getting punched. Bring the right leg in for the knee shield, just controlling the distance. Hill getting off a few punches, and that left hand's free now. You might see almost a reversal, possibly. Good pressure by Hill. Davila's doing a great job defending herself and has a very educated half guard, but Hill's not letting off. And it looks like we go to a full guard. Maybe chasing a triangle there for a minute.
It's been a dominant round for Hill here.
Yeah, she's done a really good job with her top pressure. Yeah. Good round for Hill. I like the right hand that she landed early on. Davila did a good job defending. Has some strikes of her own. And definitely did a good job defending herself on the bottom, but dominant round for Hill.
Yeah, I think Hill's just happy to ride this out here in this position.
Yeah. And that is the first round in the books. Hill definitely making her presence known.
Well, you know, I'm positive the Assassin's going to have to make some adjustments here going into round number 2.
So that's just your strategy when you take the corner like
As
this. By
round
facing
number
your
2
stool
gets
into the
prepared,
cage,
thank you
you can hear
again,
all your
Zach
coaches
Burke.
outside. Because you only allowed one person in the cage. But when you flip around like that, you can address your whole team. So it's actually not the worst idea. I'm surprised more fighters don't do it. And you don't have to be staring across at the person you're about to go out and fight a minute later.
Tax and bookworking, they are ideal for your situation.
Hill refuses to take the stool, stays on her feet the whole time.
As Sarah's getting some advice there from her coach, Josh Mancuso, who is, you know, a very well-rounded jiu-jitsu practitioner in his own right.
Definitely.
You know, I imagine he's really giving us some tips here to, you know, on what to do to get out of that position.
All right, getting ready for round number 2. Here's the thing, how much that took out of Davila, having to play the bottom like that. Hill, again, with strong striking from the outside. Strong inside leg kick.
Yeah, you know, I think it would favor Sarah if she lead more with that jab. It really extended, though, you know.
I think that's a great point. She would really just put that jab out there and find her distance.
Yeah, because, you know, Hill is staying right in the middle. She doesn't have a lot of head movement. She just kind of stays right in the middle.
And she's looping those punches over the top. They're being effective, but a nice straight jab probably would actually be a nice alternative to getting caught with those punches. Yeah, lead left hook's probably not the way to go. Yeah, I haven't seen too many jabs from either lady, really.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, Hill's just, you know, happy to kind of counter whatever
Throw that overhand
Sarah
right.
brings to her, you know, and Sarah's just kind of walking her down a little bit. But she might want to, you know, feint a little more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree. I think just use that range, that, you know, turn your shoulder sideways so that the overhand right falls short and just stick that jab out there nice and straight, like she just did almost. And it landed. She's also chasing her a lot. It would do well for her to cut off the ring a little bit instead of just following her the way she is.
Right.
Like, that's a good way to walk onto a punch.
And she's also walking in with her hands very low.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at Hill here, her hands are up high, you know, around her face.
Yeah. And Davila's not so much going side to side. She's walking straight after her.
Roundhouse turning back kick there, huh?
Yeah. Oh, no, there's a
left
little
hand.
left hook. Davila trying to walk her down. But she needs to cut the cage off. She'd make her pressure more effective. Inside leg from Hill. Another outside leg kick. Inside leg kick again. Definitely not a movement from Hill.
Yeah, you know, it appears that Sarah's just trying to, you know, kind of figure out how to get in there. You know, this is a little bit of a puzzle for her, and she's just trying to figure out how can I get in there and you know, employ my will.
Absolutely. When you walk straight after a person, you're going to walk on the punches like what happened just there, or you could walk into a takedown as well. If she can measure her footwork and just cut off the cage a little bit, work off that jab, I think she would find her range a little better. A little tempted to jab. Hill circles out. And I like how she moves her head on the outside. When you do that on the inside as well. Another with that lead check hook. Needs a couple of inside kicks to the body for her effort, though. Oh, nice right hand.
Very good right hand. You know, I've seen Hill do that a few times. She kind of throws a few punches, then follows with a kick.
Yeah, she kind of pummels in with punches.
body,
That
right
was a
hand.
good right hand. She gets her elbow up really high and almost punches down with it.
The same thing again. It's a couple punches and then it's a kick.
Yeah. Davila's still coming forward. we get more of a kickboxing around this, there's that same overhand right. That elbow flares, it just comes over the top. There's that body kick you're talking about at the end of the punching combinations. Being very effective.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, if it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Exactly. Exactly right. Looking to go to the back.
Looks like Hill might try to take her down here just to really solidify this round.
Yeah. Almost sit and turn her so if you put her on her butt. She might throw a hook here. Yep, there it is. Villa blocks it.
There we go. Drag her to the ground there.
This is a good position up against the fence with that turtle.
Yeah, and Hill had her.
Nice little berimbolo. And to the back. Excellent back take by Davila.
A little too late, though. It's 10 seconds of the round.
And Hill with a nice counter on top of it. Tell you what, Davila's, I mean, you can tell she's definitely a brown belt. She got some educated jiu-jitsu on the bottom. Hill's just very dominant on top. Very heavy, great pressure.
Yeah, it's just a totally different game, man, when it comes to jiu-jitsu and having strikes.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
for sure. Especially strikes against somebody who also knows jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the problem. Bloodied up a little bit. Those overhand rights, I think, are what's doing the damage. When she flares her elbow and comes up over the top like that, she's really doing damage with that strike.
they're calling the fight, Mike.
Oh, wow. I guess that had cumulative damage from those strikes. Well done.
I wonder if that was a doctor stoppage or...
Yeah.
Oh, she just said, I'm done.
Yeah, she got pretty busted up. Those strikes did damage. And she worked very hard on the bottom. She defended herself well, but she was working hard.
Yeah, look, I'm not taking nothing away from Sarah, man.
Not
She's
at
a
all.
tough fighter.
Good fighter.
Hill just came in with I guess a stronger game plan here.
Yeah. I think when she looks back to this, she's going to see she did really well, and she's a great fighter. She can see some things she did on her feet with her footwork that she could have made it a little bit easier on herself, I don't think she had to get hit with those right hands. But then give credit to Hill. It's easier said than done, especially when a punch comes at you a little unorthodox like that. Sometimes it's hard to pick up. It's hard to read.
Yeah, look, it's one thing to see it from an outside perspective.
Absolutely.
And to be in there is a totally different view. And very few people experience it, man.
Absolutely.
That's why they are the rare of the rare,
Absolutely. Great job by Hill. I mean, she knew it was working for her. She pressed it. She didn't give up. And when she was on the ground, he gets somebody very good on the ground. She really imposed her will, just that heavy pressure.
Ladies and gentlemen, by Fighter Night making it to the third
women.
round, winner by technical knockout, how about Corey Hill?
Nice job.
Well, there we go, Corey Hill, the winner of our co-main event. And there is only one fight left, my friend.
It is our main event of the evening. Something tells me the crowd's going to be happy to see this young man come out.
If you have your 50-50 raffle tickets, we're going to call that number out here in just a moment.
A local sales job right here in
the
Houma.
softball team.
Yeah, just a normal guy. Yeah, I'd say this room, a lot of these people are here for Mr. Burkowski.
Oh, you didn't get none? That's true. I didn't know that. I mean, they kept coming by. I thought maybe they got you.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, you can see that, Sarah was just sometimes reaching for something that wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it's wild because, there were times that Hill was pressing forward. But I think she picked her time right. She would allow Sarah to throw some shots that would miss, and then she would move forward.
And the way she finished with that kick, like you're pointing out, she would roll those punches over the top and throw in a bunch and then finish with that kick. So there's really no safe place to go.
The 50-50 raffle, we'll get that ticket as soon as we can, and we'll call out the winner and how much money
very
is in
effective
the pot. For the 50-50
Well, looks like we're going to
raffle.
see our
As soon as we
performances
get
of the
that
night
ticket,
before we
we'll
go into the
call
main
that
event.
number.
Okay, I'm
Thank you,
curious to
Bourgeois
see this,
Speed
'cause
Market. Thank you for all
not
the
easy to
folks
pick
that are
from.
sponsors. We could not
Well,
do
I
it
think the
without you.
knockout of the night is
Trianator,
probably
all the folks
a given
from
there.
The
That was a shot.
You know, and it's unfortunate, man. You know, normally as a fan, I would, you know, just be so excited for this prize.
Of course.
But you know, when you know it's a guy who you know spoke with yesterday who says he's a father and his son's fighting on the same card, and you know, it's like
bittersweet for sure.
you know, you kind of your heart goes out to him. You know, you kind of want to see him do well in front of his son. But you know, at the same time, too, man. There's always something to learn from these things.
That's it.
You
And
know?
how you take that loss, that's just a big lesson for your son.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Yeah.
knockout
and, you know,
of the
even though, like, old
evening
dad, you
is
know,
by
it's tough for him to take right
Isaiah
there. There's things that his son's
January.
going to look back on as he gets older and say, you know, my dad did it, man. He stepped in that cage against a very
That's
tough
right.
opponent, and you know, and he's not some young 20-year-old anymore. He's 33, you know.
Absolutely.
So, you know, big shout out there to Nicholas Tapia. You know, because
Isaiah
you know,
January
it's hard enough to make that
knocked out
walk,
his opponent
but
in
also
the
make that
very
walk the
first
same day your
round.
son makes that walk, you know.
7 seconds.
Excellent role model.
Isaiah January, knockout of the night.
As you said, it seems
Yeah.
pretty obvious.
Yeah, as we called it, man, Isaiah January had it just
Submission
an impressive
of the
KO.
night is
Yeah.
You know,
Mr.
Showed great
Jose
sportsmanship on his own, like you said, you
Duran.
know,
Submission
Taking that little
of
moment
the
to hesitate,
evening.
let the referee get in there, not letting any unnecessary shots.
Yeah, look, you know, that is God, that is such a quick call on yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it's more a matter of your character than a conscious thought.
I don't know. I mean, you might be right there, but like
Jose
to know that your
Duran,
character is that bad.
Submission of the
Because
evening.
you just prior to that, you have to be in the mindset, I got to
sure.
finish this person,
For sure.
but then quickly go, hold up, he's knocked out.
The
I don't think
CWC
it's like a
fight
conscious
of
thought
the
that you
night.
have.
In
It's
your
just-
face
it comes
production
down
for
to
bringing
being in. You're
right, man.
CWC32.
You're absolutely right.
And the
That
fight of the
probably is
night
it.
is Dominic Darsa and William Ryan. William Buckaloo and Dorsa and Buckaloo, fight of the night. Each of the opponents gets fight of the night awards.
So I guess Dominic Dorsa and Will Buckaloo got fight of the night.
That was a great fight.
It was, man.
I
I
don't
mean,
have a problem with that.
yeah, look, you know, and the crowd loved it, you know,
Yeah.
for everything that it was. So,
That was a really enjoyable fight.
yeah, that's fun, man.
William Buckaloo, our United States veteran Marine, you are needed. William Buckaloo
Oh, he's out celebrating.
for fight of the evening.
Oh, look, well,
there's Derek.
I know
Derek's
Derek
looking for
just
him.
stood up.
Derek could accept on his behalf.
Is he coming right here?
Is that him over in the crowd coming this way? I don't know. Yeah, it might be him trying to jump over the barricades. Here he comes. There he is.
Well, you know, there was someone else in the corner too that looked just like Will. You know.
Yeah, there was. I love the sportsmanship.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, give
Yeah.
Dorsey a lot of credit.
There really is such an amazing bond between martial
All
artists. when
right,
they
the
compete against
walk-off
each other.
girls, we need you in the ring.
Even though it's your
Walk-off
opponent,
girls.
there's probably
If
nobody
you have your
more like you
50-50
in this
raffle
room, the
ticket,
person
we're
you
going to
just
give
shared.
away that money
Yeah, and it's
right
wild,
now.
man. You know, getting to interview
We'll
these
get the
guys
50-50
yesterday.
tickets. Get
You know,
yours out,
from an
and we're
outside
gonna find
perspective,
out
you
who
watch
the
them
winner
get
is
into the
of
cage,
all
and
the
you
prize
have this
money.
vision of
The
them both just
walk-off
being
girls, they
like, you
get
know, ready to
50%,
go,
and you
man.
get
A lot of times I talk to both fighters, and they both had this same, like, you know, timidness in their voice, like
Yeah.
they knew they were going to be doing something that's, you know, dangerous.
That fear of the unknown.
Yeah, I
Anything
mean-
could happen, man. Hey, on any given night, man, it is what it is. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. As Oh, Drea Lou, that's another crowd favorite. She's had some fun fights in the cage.
Yeah. So this must be the 50-50 they're pulling.
Yeah, it looks that way. The crowd's booing. Not too bad.
Well, I guess no one will love that young lady more than the person with that ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Nobody
Somebody
is
went home
claiming.
early. Didn't stay for the main event or to win the...
Everybody in the room just got a little more excited.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait, we might have somebody.
Is someone running up?
I see somebody writing their ticket with a Sharpie. Changing a 0 to an 8.
That's funny.
All right, looks like we're going again. Round 2.
Who just won?
I'm not sure, but it looks like we got a winner. Somebody went for a hot dog and they missed their ticket. That's an expensive hot dog.
Yeah, you're right, huh? I've never had a $600 hot dog.
Yeah. Can you imagine what that would taste like?
You know, I've been talking so much that I kind of forgot I even had the water you gave me and your wife bought.
Two-fisting it.
Honestly, I think my big fear was just having to go to the restroom, but
Yeah,
it was happening anyway.
it happens anyway. Looking back on the replays they're showing, man, we had some fun fights tonight.
Yeah, this was great. You know, I love Jose Torres's stances.
Yeah.
You know, he has great footwork. You know,
Yeah.
he kind of bounces in and out.
Carries over from his boxing really well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Oh, here we go.
Mr. Matt Brown.
Matthew No Mercy Brown. Listen, Matthew exuded vibrant energy when we spoke. It's as if he just had his morning cup of coffee and was raring to go. He's representing Gracie United. He is enthusiastic about his third consecutive main event opportunity. He's currently on a 5-fight winning streak and is no stranger to having a belt wrapped around his waist. Matthew's strategy revolves around taking his opponent down and imposing his will throughout the fight. He anticipates a tough battle, whether it ends in a finish or goes the distance. He says it's going to be nasty. He is fully prepared to add another championship belt to his collection.
All right.
And you know what's crazy, man? His record is 5-3.
Really?
Yeah, so, you know, another guy here who, went through some trials and tribulations.
Suffered some adversity and came out on top.
Kept trying, and now he's on a 5-fight win streak.
Yeah, that's amazing.
As I was talking to him.
So his first 3 fights were losses.
I mean,
and then went on a 5 straight win.
Yeah.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah, I mean,
that's so cool.
He said he found some new stride in himself, and he discovered some things about himself. And like I told him, I said, well, I guess when you think about it, in that moment where you turn the corner, if you just start fresh there, you can call yourself undefeated.
Yeah, that's a new me. Good for him. I love the stories, man. I love the fights. I love the crowd. I love doing this, and I love the stories. I mean, you don't find it in other places of life like you find it here in fighting, in MMA.
Yeah, I guess like the real.
Ladies and gentlemen, his adversary for the evening, would you please make welcome Mr. Joe Borskowski.
Yeah, it still matters. All right, here comes our crowd favorite. Joe Borskowski goes by the name of Kong. Joe hails from Morgan City. He trains at Louisiana Black Belt Academy and Extreme MMA. Joe considers himself a versatile fighter with skills in all areas. His head coach recognized his dedication to training and one day bestowed upon him the nickname Kong. Joe views his upcoming opponent as a formidable challenge, but is confident that his own skills will ultimately lead to victory. He says we can expect to see his hand raised at the end of the night here tonight.
Well, you can definitely hear it in the tone of the audience here. He is a favorite.
Yeah, Joe always brings a crowd, man. He's a great guy. He's a great coach. He's a great fighter, and he brings a crowd every time he fights.
Yeah, it's our heaviest fight on the card tonight, too.
Yeah, middleweights. So is that middleweight 185? Is that the usual the MMA I'm guessing going with?
Yeah, that's what it is in the professional ranks. I mean, I don't know if
guess.
there's anything different here in amateur. I mean, and this is an amateur fight, I believe.
Yeah.
I think every fight here tonight is amateur.
All right.
Yeah, look, man, looking at Borskowski.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Warriors are in the cage. Are you ready for the main event of the evening? Houma, Louisiana, if you're ready, let me hear you.
Nice guy. Yeah. Oh, he's just being nice.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, he is 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. He holds an MMA record of 5 victories and 3 defeats. He is around out of a Gracie MMA. He resides in Hammond, Louisiana. Houma, would you make welcome Matt No Mercy Brown?
Nice pop from the crowd as well.
Yeah, man, I tell you, this guy, he was excited to do this.
We go to the man who holds the CWC title. It is a title match, and he has it, ladies and gentlemen. He fights out of Louisiana Black Belt Academy and Extreme MMA. He is 5 foot 11 inches tall, 185 pounds, holds a record of 4-0. The Houma, Louisiana man, Joe Kong Borskowski. A title fight of 5 3-minute rounds. Your referee for the evening is Joe Pepsi.
I'm excited.
Well, here we go, partner. The final fight of the night.
Let's do this. Man, it goes too fast. And we are on. Oh, they're coming out swinging.
Yeah, that was just missed. Wow.
Oh, big swing with a left hook from Joe.
I can feel the whiff from here.
Yeah. Mr. Brown pushing forward, pressing hard, and we are into the clinch. Joe defending with an overhook.
Dude, Matthew Brown's back is just massive.
He's a strong dude, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks huge right
Yeah, he
here.
really does. Powerful.
To think I weigh more than him.
Yeah, me too,
How is
actually.
it possible?
Exactly. I'm definitely carrying the weight in some different places. Joe's strong on the head, looking for a guillotine. Lets it go. Showing good balance. Matt Brown's really trying to run that pipe on that single leg. Now it's reaching down for an ankle pick. Joe denies it by reaching with another underhook and reaching on the head and pulling him back up. Again, reaching for the ankle pick. Joe's denying it by controlling the head.
Oh, wow, that was an interesting decision there. by
Almost
Matthew.
pulled him to mount, but did get him turned over, and Joe's playing from a half guard. I like his half guard again. I like him on the side. This is a position that I'm very fascinated by, so I like the way he's playing from the side. Controlling the posture of Matt Brown. Matt Brown's looking to either press him flat or make some room to strike. Joe's controlling the posture, controlling that danger arm so he can't get punched. Working an underhook. Escaping his hips to the side.
There seems to be somewhat of a stalemate here.
Yeah, Joe's doing a good job keeping Matt uncomfortable on top, but Matt's still pressing forward. He's not making it easy for him. Looking to pin him flat. He's a very, very strong, powerful dude, is Matt Brown.
Yeah, that's when you're glad he only has 2 arms.
Yeah. Joe's got that underhook, though. But actually needs to go on the other side. He needs to free us. If he's going to take his back or stand up, he needs to free that right arm and go to the underhook from that side.
So tough, though, man. You know, you got a guy like Matthew who's just really strong, but he's also using gravity, you know?
Oh, yeah. And constantly walking forward. Oh, there's a little bit of an unbalancing by Joe. Constantly pushing off the cage a little bit. Staying very composed on the bottom. Not where he wants to be, but it's an MMA fight. It's how it goes. Man, that round went fast.
You're absolutely right. Do we know if this is 5 rounds?
Championship bout, I would expect it to be. Round 1 in the books. Joe looks nice and composed. So does Matt Brown.
That almost looked like Cowboy Cerrone in Joe's corner.
Yeah, that's Hollenbach. He's old Kurt. He's become a staple. Him and his fighters become a staple at the CWCs.
Oh, no, I'm talking about right here.
Oh, Steve Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, what?
I was looking across the cage. I'm sorry, Jason. Yeah, you're right. Steve Miller of Morgan City, Black Belt Academy. Another great jiu-jitsu school not too far from us. All right, here we go for round 2. Boy, this crowd is excited. Here we go. Oh, nice left hook from Bukowski. Boy, these guys are sitting down on their punches.
Yeah, I really like the way Bukowski threw that combination, too, man. I mean, he kept his hands up. You know, as he brought one back, the other hand was covering himself.
Educated. Brown's really pushing hard for this double leg. Bukowski's got his legs spread, dropping his way into the fence. Oh, good defense.
Yeah, that's
Brown
hard.
switches to a single. Trying to run no pipe on it. Joe's trying to move that leg around so he can't get it. Denying him to squeeze his hand. If he gets his hands together below his hips, it could be a problem, and he goes back to the single again. Good defense by Joe. Puts some pressure on her neck with the head arm, pulling him up off the hips. Might try and position for another underhook and spin him into the fence.
Yeah, you're right, man. Joe has a very good base right here. His legs are spread very wide.
Spread really wide. Hips turned to the side, making it very hard for Matt Brown to clinch his hands behind his hips. So that's why he has to keep switching that single, but then Joe keeps pulling him up off his hips so he can't do anything with it.
Joe did a good job of sneaking a knee in right there.
And he's on top. And the side control. Tries to spin around. Matt Brown does a good job getting to his own half guard. Joe's looking to pass to the other side. And we have a full guard situation with Joe Bukowski on top this time.
You know, that's the second time that Matt has done this, like, suplex-style takedown.
Yeah. It almost went bad for him in the first round, but it came out well. That time, it did not go as well as he wanted. Gotta love the crowd. So Joe looking for a pass, and we have a half guard. Moving forward in the hierarchy jiu-jitsu positions as he looks to make a little room for some striking. Got some good shoulder pressure. Matt Brown getting to his side.
Oh, look at this.
Joe goes for the head and
Oh,
arm
that's
for the
deep.
guillotine. That is deep.
He
He taps.
Wow.
And this place erupts for the local boy.
Dude, I have to pull my headphone off just to hear this because it's amazing.
Listen to that crowd. Yeah.
That was insane.
How much confidence does it take against a beast like Matt Brown to take that head and arm, roll to your back, and know that you're going to take that submission? Well done, Joe Borkowski.
Look at these goosebumps here.
How do you say it? Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow, that was
in the second
insane.
round,
Oh my
2
gosh.
minutes and
He did
14
that so
seconds
fast.
by guillotine choke,
Total
your
confidence.
winner and still
wanna miss that.
the
Now that big hero top you
CWC
again.
champion,
Not
Joe
tonight. Well done, Joe.
Borkowski.
Excellent showing by Mr. Matt Brown as well.
Yeah, wow. What an impressive main event. You know, we might have gave away submission of the night too fast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Joe will take the belt, though.
Yeah, I think he got a nice little
Ladies and
prize,
gentlemen,
you know, anyway.
Joe, I know you just recently came back from some injuries. How's it feel to grab this win tonight?
Been a year out, injuries.
doubt.
Wasn't God's plan for me to fight earlier? You know, I heard this quote and it made me fight like this. I thought about if God asked me to fight for heaven's armies, what would I do? And that's how I performed today. All glory to God, and couldn't do it without anybody, my team, my friends, my family, and of course God.
Congratulations. What are we looking at from here on out?
God's plan. I don't know. No one knows except for God. So whatever He has in store for me.
That's right. Heavenly Father, He leads us. Congratulations. It's great to see you back in action in the cage.
Thank you, my man.
Look, I want to congratulate you not only on the win tonight, but what you are doing with our younger fighters at the gym. Great work, awesome work. Keep it up.
I couldn't be more proud of them little kids. One shout out to my sponsors. And y'all go visit Goodies by Joe.
Goodies by Joe. Y'all check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Borkowski. I want to bring in real quick Steve Miller.
And like you said, that low suplex takedown worked in his favor the first round, but the second round, you know, it didn't go his way. You know, that's fighting. You know?
Steve, real quick word. What do you think of Joe tonight and what he obtained?
Joe works so hard. He's the most disciplined guy I've ever known in my life. He works so hard. He just deserves it because he puts in so much. Nobody works harder than Joe.
He does, and he does work hard. He deserves this. And it's great to see Joe back in action, and I know you're proud.
I can't even put it into words. I'm so proud. He's awesome. He's been with me since he was 7 years old.
Since he was 7 years old. Steve, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank y'all for coming out. If you don't or you haven't followed Extreme MMA, check us out on Facebook. Give us a like. Give us a follow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all. Also, be on the lookout. Justin, I think it hasn't been solidified yet. We're still working on the next dates. So give us a like, give us a follow, Extreme MMA. And look, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking to get in the gym, check us out. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful. If you've been drinking, please no driving. If you're driving, no drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all. Thank you to Mike and the Cajun Ninja on our commentary. And if you haven't gotten one of the Cajun Ninja's cookbook, CajunNinjaCookbook.com, some great, awesome recipes. Jason and Mike always do a great job on commentary. We thank y'all, gentlemen.
Some celebrations tonight.
Thank you, friend. Appreciate that, Dennis. Well, I guess that is a wrap for us here tonight at CWC32 here at the Houma Civic Center. And Mike, I tell you, man,